All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. It's Wednesday Night Fights, episode 37. And we are back, and I don't know why that Twitter thing got moved somewhere and I was supposed to be on the screen. Anyway, okay, I'm fixing that. There we go. Okay, so I'm Big Papa Chunk, as usual, and here with me tonight are Valkyraid and Necromaster, gonna be helping me out on commentary.
Hey, what it is?
Yeah.
I'm alive!
Yeah, he made it.
He did it, fam.
You want a COVID testimony? Just slide in his DMs.
Oh, dude, it's terrible. Please wear a mask.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
For
wear
the love of everything.
Exercise. Yeah, please exercise safety because it wasn't pretty.
wear a fucking mask. Anyway, so we'll keep yelling about that. As usual, we have the Matcherino for the event going. You can type in exclamation point Matcherino into the chat like that, and it'll pop up the link, which is the wrong link. I didn't update that. That's fantastic. I'm so glad.
Oh boy.
I'm paying attention and I am up to date on all the things that I'm supposed to be doing.
Papa, we love you anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't. Anyway, Anyway, yeah, so if you go to that link, and now the Matcherino thing looks, you can go to the page, and you can use the free promo code WNFO37SCVI to get free 50-cent donations into the pot. And again, this pot goes split between our top 3 players for tonight, or top 3 Hwangs, maybe you'll say, depending on what's going on. I don't know, we'll see what happens tonight.
Dude, oh no, don't start it, Chunk. don't do that.
Hey man, it's... We out here.
Hwang's out for Harambe out here. That's what we're gonna do.
Hwang's
Harambe. You know what? On second thought, maybe this was a bad fucking idea. Oh dear.
It's already gonna happen, dude. It's like when Tekken dropped Fakarum, and you're just like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to meme this real quick.
Okay, well, hopefully, I mean, maybe we'll get a top 8 that's all just, oh, TJ, thank you. I don't know, maybe we'll get a top 8 that's just all Hwang and then a Julie and a Kazumi, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, so again, exclamation Matcherino to go to the link and then use the free promo code, again, for 50 cents. You can also donate your own hard-earned money if you'd like to. Again, it goes to support our top 3 players. So the bigger the pot, the more encouraged they are to probably play their mains and not Hwang, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, a couple of you started using the promo code. Thank you very, very much. So yeah, keep using it as we go on. But otherwise, yeah, so Valk and Necro, how excited are you tonight?
I'm pretty excited. I'm Korean, therefore Hwang is my boy. And also voiced by a Korean guy, so I'm pretty hyped.
I mean, for me, dude, I've been wanting like a Yeonsung or just Korean swordsman back in the game since like from the jump, man. So like, I hope somebody plays him, but at the same time, for honestly, like, we got a patch that felt like a new season. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but
I mean,
every character's.
That's been like the majority, especially the character patches. I mean, not just with like a new character, but some crazy shit always goes on, and this patch is definitely not lacking that.
They buffed cleaning time for Astaroth. I know everyone. I know Astaroth got like just
gutted,
the beating of a lifetime, but they buffed cleaning time. It was super, dude. That like. There's some crazy new stuff. Like, if I want to watch Nitty play, because Zaz is great. I haven't really seen too many of the characters, to be honest. I don't know if really anyone has yet. Not too much, anyway.
Yeah, justice for lethal hit 4B. The string doesn't even follow up with its own damn lethal hit.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's useless. Yeah. Yeah, be like Hwang, wear a mask.
Hwang is COVID compliant, therefore he's allowed in this bracket.
That's right. You pick the non-mask skins where you're gonna have to, kick you out.
Yo, default 2 is the only good one.
Yo, color 2 is sick. It's Dude,
it reminds me of Ezio. I'm sorry, like I've got mad love for Ezio in 5.
It's like Ezio and Bloodborne Hunter had a love child or something, and boom, color 2.
Dude, that got every person who was like, I want a Bloodborne guy. Like, how many times have you seen that? I've seen that way too much for it to be coincidence at this point. So
yeah, Okubo was like, all right. I got your wallets now, boys.
I've been streaming the past couple days, and my title is just, yo, they put Yasuo in this game. Because he's got everything, man. What does that character not have? Is what I'm trying to find.
The Liu Kang kicks, bro. Oh, dude, I need to find all the combos that have Liu Kang kicks.
It's everything. He's just got so much to him, but it's only been what, day and a half.
Yeah, we're still on day 1.
Maybe we see 1, maybe 2 people try him out, but there's so much new stuff with even like characters we know that it's gonna be definitely different than when we normally see.
Yeah. And if we see some other characters and we could see how their changes affect their gameplay, a bunch of stuff happened. New moves for some of them. Completely different.
Ivy CS is techable now. Did you see that?
I'm coming back to competitive. It's over.
I don't know if anyone saw that. That's been like the stealth one I've been like freaking out about. I'm like, this has been going on for over 2 years, and I don't understand why. I'm like, it's randomly in the patch, but it's not even under Ivy like touch-ups. It's under like the general notes, and I'm like, no, this is an Ivy thing. Like we've been.
Yeah, they're like, we made the window easier for command grab.
Yeah, go look at the patch notes right now. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, +6 by the way. +6.
Yeah.
Speaking of IVCS, let's see what happens. So here we go. ARCA and CrazyJI, round 1.
All right. So didn't Ivy get the new BBB string if you like hold it? I think it was in the patch notes. Maybe CrazyJI will utilize that, but yeah, CS is easier to break now, and it's going to be great.
No, that's all I saw. I saw that in the general notes, and I'm like, I don't even care what Ivy got or didn't get. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, wow, that health sweep, though. CrazyJI blocking a lot of these 50-50s. And really, but Arc is going to go in, trying to get that. All right, get on the ground.
Patented flip around. 2-2-8 gets blocked.
Oh, wow, good duck. And give him the whips.
You know, we got those. We got all those just frames.
Yeah, true, dude. Wait, this guy fuzzied like 7 times and he still got low grabbed. He's like, bruh. Alright, interrupted. Alright, a lot of step in. Good grab. Good back tech, too. He's going to keep some distance. Wow, great spacing from CrazyJI. You're going to go into some mix-ups with them stances. Oh, into the Serpent's Embrace K. Oh, great! Nice matchup acknowledged with the 2-2 AB gonna whiff.
Flip them.
Oh, good GI.
Just hit him in the toes. Step on him.
Yeah, the RE. Oh, I didn't know grabs were that minus. You could just smack him with the RE and.
Oh yeah. Only Astaroth is safe now.
Oh yeah, you could like cool. RI, I think, right?
Yeah, you actually can.
Yeah. All right, getting the fall. Oh, good duck.
Okay. I don't know why I believed in it, but I really did.
I don't know. CrazyJI is playing a pretty aggressive, more aggressive than usual.
And historically, this is a pretty bad matchup for Mitsurugi overall. So I'm kind of liking what's going on. It's pretty back and forth.
Yeah, and that long. That really long vertical move that turns into a horizontal stuff the CE. He couldn't even get anything started at that point.
Then he got slapped with the 2-2A, so that move's still good.
Yeah, well, good duck, no punish. Into his own punish with the lethal hit.
Did I say 2-2A is good?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, he's just staying on the ground.
I do know that Mitsurugi's 1B did get buffed a little bit on like its tracking. I believe that's in there. And I've been seeing it connect a little bit more often, but CrazyJI just kind of taking it right there.
Yeah, the Hell Sweep is going to decide the game, and Christmas Tree only now is combo filler.
Hey. It went from completely spammable move to combo filler. Like, they were like, no, I don't want any of this anymore.
Yeah, if you want to start it from the top and now we're at the bottom story, that move is literally it. And minus 16, by the way.
I'm liking these pokes that, you know, he's getting on CrazyJI here. Starting to figure out his defense.
Right, just getting. Oh, that could be it.
Dead.
Yeah, that's it.
Right?
And yeah, bye.
Yeah, okay.
See you at the bottom of the river.
I second guessed it, but he did a different follow up, and that's definitely going to bring him out there.
I thought he was going to do the arrow. Oh, and there's the CS.
Ooh. I mean, when you get snatched out of your run, how techable is that anyway?
Like, yeah, you're not going to expect oh, he grabbed me for 75. Wow, going for the 3B lethal hit, he's going to do his own 75 damage right there. It's actually a lot closer. We're going to see more spacing, and he stepped into the lethal hit of the 668 hold, and that's going to kill him.
Yeah, CrazyJI is just dealing huge damage at these ranges that Mitsurugi really just can't compete with.
Right, and CrazyJI having good matchup knowledge, knowing when to step, and having a good general idea of when to block low for those 50-50s is really helping CrazyJI take this set and run away with it.
Ooh. Now.
Oh, that could be it. Oh, wow, that sends so far. See you in New York, bro. Oh, good duck on the CS, no punish, because good spacing from CrazyJI.
I like how the second hit didn't naturally hit, by the way.
Yeah, it feels bad. Alright, the GI coming in. Oh, good step.
Ooh, very good.
Did you see how far that thing went?
He actually noticed he actually blocked the 1B. Oh, gets hit with the C anyway.
Got caught in the step. Oh, that's one more. It's a force block there.
Yep.
And a little delay with the step into that. Yeah.
I mean, delayed lows. Delayed lows.
Yeah, delayed lows are dumb.
Very good 2-0 from CrazyJI.
Yep. Good fight from ARCA, but that Ivy spacing and pretty much dominating anything past range 2 is going to be really tough.
Yeah, like
even
I said,
that
matchup's historically pretty bad for Mitsurugi. He doesn't have too many ways to actually get in, and by the time he does, he's already at half health, and then he has to do like a small poke game to make sure Ivy doesn't just like 2-2A just all over his face, apparently.
Even 2-2K, like 2-2K is a hell sweep right there.
Yeah.
And even though ARCA was getting in, like, it was still, he was getting kept out. It was difficult.
Right. I hope we see some character diversity today. That's all I want to see, because I just want to kind of get a little taste of what all the characters kind of have now. Because I don't know if we'll see Marginal. That would be sweet, because Maxi got a ton of stuff, I think.
Yeah, Marginal is probably going to be on the Maxi.
Now, could I tell you any changes that it was? Never. That's not how I read Maxi. I just go like, oh, those are a lot of good things. I hope I don't lose to that now.
I see red arrow, I scare. I see blue arrow, I happy.
Maxi's a tough character to understand, man. Especially on defense.
Yeah, I honestly, the matchup thought process for Kilik Maxi is like, I'm just gonna stay away and hopefully he messes up.
Yeah, Chunk, who do we have?
NKSoul.
Ooh.
He's a Canadian. He's been here, I think, once or twice before.
Yeah, I recognize. Alright, Talim got the new Wind Bearer stance. If she lands a CE or stays in Wind Fury long enough, I think she gradually gets health back and gets a longer 2-2A and more things. It's pretty nice. Yeah, she's trying to go for the Wind Bearer right there.
Didn't Talim get like a character rework? That's what I saw. She's got literally 2 pages of notes, dude.
it's pretty much the Wind Bearer stuff. Yeah, that was like a page and a half.
Don't forget the RE cancel nerfs.
Oh yeah.
That's a big part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they gave her health regen. This is pretty anime. Up 2-2A going in. Going for the Wind Charmer A, just a typical Talim low mix up, and what?
That wasn't a double? That wasn't a double? What? That's so unfortunate. I thought it was a double KO, man.
The donations paid off. They were like, "Yo, game, we got you, bro."
You said this is Soul and Marginal, right?
Yeah, Soul and Marginal. Marginal's classic Maxi and Canada's Talim.
Let's go.
Or one of many. Oh, you're gonna get a combo. Oh, we're going. Oh, bye-bye.
Still seeing standard Maxi stuff, to be honest. I haven't seen too much of any new things, honestly, from either one, which is totally understandable too.
Right, Maxi got some frame buffs, and he got a cancel with his that something outer B. He could like cancel it because it's like super long.
He could cancel his jump kick thing.
Yeah,
it's really sweet, actually.
Yeah, but NKSoul can't get anything started. Is that a step? No, the 2-2A is gonna register as a button, so he will get hit with the counter damage, and that's a ton.
Yeah, you pressed a button. That means tracking is automatic, sir. Basically, that's how it is in this game.
Yeah, this motherfucker pressed button, so he's getting counter hit. Yeah.
They even dude, for a bunch of I noticed that there was, I don't know if this was a general thing, but even Zaz got some things where it was like, if opponent whiffed, it's gonna hit easier. So it's even more just like, make sure that you don't press buttons into other buttons, because you will get caught every time.
Right. Yeah, so NKSoul wasn't really able to get anything started. I think he was trying to get a lot of 2-2As going in, and didn't really get that. Maybe he'll get to show us some Wind Bearer stuff, so yeah.
I always get worried about this stage.
This stage?
It always makes me think Caliber is gonna happen, but it's just it's just the stage.
Nah, man, we don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Caliber, yeah.
The PTSD is still there, man. I'm sorry.
I feel you on that, yeah.
Yo, Marginal doesn't give a fuck about Talim stances. He's like, oh, you're stance switching on block? I'm just gonna 6A plus B you, which is the problem solver move. Oh boy, the AGI comes in, and he is running his train all over NKSoul. You're finally getting the tech crouch 2-2A. Not really getting a lot of mileage out of that. Maybe he's gonna get some Wind Bearer. Nope.
You know what? Oh, you know what I'm kind of seeing here? I'm wondering if Soul used to rely on RE a little bit more before.
Yeah,
and
now with
using it now. Because I haven't seen him use it once. Because she can still cancel. It's just it costs stuff. It actually costs things to do.
Like was it meter?
Oh, the back turn. I think in guard, like a lot of guard stamina too. Again.
Right. All right, she's plus. Gonna get the 6K. Oh, going for the Rasengan, but it's Mega Minus. No punish comes out into the death.
Into the death and the Rasengan? That's what you call it? It's just a shotgun, bro. Like, come on.
It's literally a wind move. And what is Rasengan? Wind.
We're full weeb here. Alright, 6A plus B, let's go.
Dude, I'm surprised there is no block punish on that move. That thing's like minus 20. Oh, and the fadeaway. She's gonna get that Wind Bearer now. Now we can see what this new patch brings us.
Yes.
And yep.
That's cool. I have not seen this yet.
Very slow health regeneration. And he's just gonna walk over him.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think it's... Oh, and you get some extensions, and some of your moves get like buffed. Like 2-2A, the Cyclone step, is like super long in Wind Bearer. Ooh, get done.
Okay.
Oh, what? Another AGA. He's going for 7 stars, maybe?
Wow, into the wall.
Yeah, but no follow-up.
Oh, nice soul attack. I know that definitely got some kind of change. Okay.
We're going for them dances. We're gonna see the soul charge.
Ooh. Oh, pick him up off the ground!
Oh, what? No, I didn't block the last one. There were 2 lows, bro.
Messing with me.
He's doing strings. He's just doing strings.
He's not gonna block someday, like, bro.
Wow. Marginal takes it. That was super solid. Yeah, I have not looked at Talim like at all, and basically I'm just waiting for Grandma's Got Game to just like show up at a tournament and just blow people up with it. Like that's what I'm gonna wait for, because that's the band I check out if I want to see Talim things.
Yeah, especially Lost Providence now a Setsuka player, so we only got Triple G so far.
I think you got like some Chicago people or like Midwest people, like Wind Charmer or something.
Right, Wind Charmer. How could I forget?
Fire.
Oh yeah, Fire. Yeah. Fire plays like everyone though. I just said like the player.
Yeah. There's some good in the EU though, so if you all give it
right, Fly Tiger, yes, Fly Tiger.
Yeah.
Neon's he's a person.
Right, Neon.
Yeah. There's definitely some, man. Like, there's enough. There's enough good ones to find some good tech and stuff, but I'm face deep into Hwang right now and it's taking too long.
You're gonna see the 2B, probably from TJ, and you might see Hwang.
Will we though? Will it happen?
Yeah, we haven't seen Hwang this tournament so far.
Getting them
the
buttons.
TJMitsu, the OG TJMitsu. It's good, yeah, it is good.
Doesn't look like
yeah,
TJ's
but 2B
on his Mitsu right now. It looks like he's staying on his main, but
yeah, 2B. The OG Mitsu still in the waiting room.
Oh, rip.
Welcome to the stage of history.
But please donate to the Matcherino. Link should be up when you have !Matcherino will take you straight to the link. Use the code for a 50-cent donation. All of our winnings or donations will go to the winnings, first, second, and third with a 60-30-10 split. And if you want to donate to the servers, !Donate directly. Those donations directly go to Wrangle to keep the servers up. So you could show your support if you'd like, or your appreciation for this great game that we got. So yeah,
it's like we got a brand new game. It's sweet. Every time a patch happens, like we wait a little bit. It takes some time, but when we get new patches, man, it really changes up the game a lot.
Yeah, now you might see me in Soul Charge or some shit. That's crazy, bro.
Right. Ooh, nice duck.
Yeah, the ducking is quite the X's gameplay. You get full crouch 3A or full crouch 3B. Oh, and we're gonna go for the back command grab, going for the 4-4B. Classic 2B stuff.
Yeah, classic.
Classic, yep.
I don't think classic goes with this character. Like, sorry, I play somebody who plays 2B like locally, and it's not fun after a while.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. 2B
like
is
that move.
Yeah,
like that move tech crouches and jumps at the same time, which is
hey, but at least that's minus 30 something.
Like 12. Right. Yeah. You
just
wish it was minus 30.
What, the punch, the fucking, the pull grab? No, that's minus like 70 million. Rising K with the hold. Oh, wow.
Blender?
Yeah, ooh. Aggression stance is just aggressive, and you can't really do anything on hit, but on block, you kind of can blow her up. But so far, yeah, TJ is pressing the advantage right here. Those buffs going in real smooth.
Uh-oh.
Oh, going for the relaunch. Another grab.
Should be death, right?
Yeah, he's gonna go for death.
This might scale, but I'm pretty sure it's death. Yeah, it's not scaling that hard.
Yeah, how's she getting impaled? Those are just light spears, bro. Light doesn't even like.
Dude,
Bruh.
have you played Yu-Gi-Oh? Are you kidding me?
Way back, dude.
He gets 3 whole turns, bro.
Swords of revealing light.
3 whole turns.
Yeah, can't attack
nice
Raw.
again. Yeah. Okay, definitely recognizing that he's always gonna do the kick, like, out of the propeller stance.
Right, well, wall rising KK is very nice. But you can GI in between that if she does the hold on guard. Oh my gosh.
Doesn't break his guard there? What?
That
doesn't
will.
there though. Into the wall. Does she have combos? Oh wait,
Wow,
she doesn't.
that got no mileage.
Yeah. 2B doesn't have wall combos. That's the meme. Like, I've never seen a huge wall combo from her. In regular stage, yeah, doesn't matter. Against a wall, doesn't do much. I don't know why. Oh, that was sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's ducked that every time.
Yep. Probably shouldn't try a different option. Probably thought he was gonna step or something. Alright, the soul charge comes out from both players. Get off me. But
Like, no,
this is
sir.
when, yeah, but this is when aggression stance and all the other 2B stances get really dangerous. Okay, can you guys like actually hit each other? Oh, that's death.
Mixed up.
Oh no!
One more time. Oh, see, he good punish. He's gonna make it even, basically. Except he's gotta eat a 50-50.
Right. Or a force block. Okay. Oh, trying to go for
Somebody had it!
No, dude, AGI is the name of the
good.
game. AGI is the name of the game.
Too many things happened before I could even say it, so...
Yeah, the fake out didn't work, but then he got the AGI. It was the level 3 million big brain play right there.
Xianghua, such a cool character.
Too bad, too bad she does like no damage in like normal combos, but dang, when those stance mix-ups go in, yeah, have fun.
Yeah. She really can get in your head.
Oh, Crybaby.
Oh, Crybaby, stop that!
Imagine stopping Oki by crying. This game, this post has been made by the Xianghua gang. Oh, BBK, we see some usage on that.
We're living sad life hours out here.
Oh,
Bam. Ooh, actually hits him with the third part of the string.
yeah, oh, that could... No, and he drops the combo! He drops it!
He didn't have enough for CE either. Whoa!
Who cares? Who cares? Oh, what? That's sad. Boo.
Wow.
I thought that was gonna hit.
I thought too, but
Yeah, the recovery one that was like nuts. That looked like she was still in recovery.
that's he thought he had to. For sure. I feel you. I thought you had it too.
Yeah, yeah, and the no, I think that's first game, right?
No, that's the first
Yeah,
game.
that's only game
I
1.
think. Yeah.
Damn,
That was a long one game.
Yeah.
He did in this. He didn't. Yeah. No, yeah, that was just the first one. So yeah, keep going, Zedd.
That honestly felt like a third game after Grand Finals whole match. That's what it felt like. on the first game. That usually doesn't happen.
Yeah, the 2B buffs and the X buffs. 2B players under control. Hey, you're forgetting 236 Florida, man.
No, you're supposed to press B 5 times.
Alright, 4-4-B is gonna get the whiff punish, and he's gonna go in with the aggression stance and stop it.
Okay, little mix up.
Yeah, 4B stops it there, trying to go for a tempo read, but not really getting it.
Ooh. Challenges the plus frames, a giant 180 low.
Oh! And I think that's a wall combo? Nope, but it gets a...
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Throws a sword.
Yeah.
Do it. I don't need it.
Oh,
Giant, why did he lose? Why did you play around the Giant? Why did he lose? What are you doing?
even if you tech, you're getting hit. Alright, aggression stance. I like what TJ's doing. He's going up. Oh my gosh.
Gives him the fist. Gives him the lion fist, man.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that TJ's not really committing to aggression. He just comes up. Oh, good tech. He just comes up and tries to bait something out by doing empty aggression.
That was actually such a good option right there. Oh my god.
Oh,
Zedd definitely knows. They definitely know each other's matchups very well.
Okay, he's breaks the grab. Okay, this is when things get a little spicy. Tech crouches.
You mean when she turns into the best character in this game? Like, her soul charge is nuts, dude. Like,
oh,
he almost killed off that low. I'm surprised he didn't.
Yeah, the aggression stance, tech crouching the AA. Zedd probably trying to get an interrupt, but TJ was sliding under and got around because of it.
Such crazy range.
Oh my gosh, the spacing and that backstep.
That punish. 3B again. Plus frames.
There you go.
Still catches with the AAs.
Right, these stance mix-ups are getting good mileage, but we'll see if he could bring back the whole set. All right, that's a little, yeah, that's hella minus. A good punish.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, this guy
Yes.
pressed buttons.
Yeah. No, you just die. You can't do that move against X.
Yeah, that's.
Or Mitsurugi. Like, those are the two characters you can't do that against.
Yeah, but goes in with the same back command grab. Oh, try to go bait something out, but the tech
like
crouch
that.
under them bullets.
Right. Oh, it gets the back for the lethal hit. Spin it on him. Spin a Rooney. Tech crap. Or what is? I don't even know what's happening anymore.
I didn't know Soul Attack got an extension into an Oki situation, but now I know that that's pretty dumb.
Yeah. 2B's like awesome character. Nice duck.
Alright, bringing it into that same, like, even life range, but we'll see if he can close it out. It's a force block 50-50. Nice.
Boom.
And now we're in that same situation as the last game, 2 rounds apiece.
Executing support program.
Support program. Let's go. AKA, good luck.
Yeah. Oh!
Big mistake! Oh, the taunt! Oh!
Alright, that was spicy.
Alright,
That's
Zedd.
spicy. That wasn't family friendly.
I know you're feeling yourself, but you gotta win one more. You're not done.
Oh boy.
No, that was good. That was very good.
Fun fact, if you do the taunt cancel and you get the pokes, that's plus 10 on hit. So you get a free AA.
Yes.
And it's pretty nice.
It's amazing. I've seen somebody do it before. It's really funny.
Alright,
Ooh,
trying
wow.
to go for that tech
Yeah.
crouch.
Block your toes. Yeah. He's mad that you taunted.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, how much damage does he get off that? Oh, just decent damage, but Oki.
Wow.
Oh, he's going in. This is really aggressive on Zedd's part. But that
They're
might
just
actually
winging
be...
big clubs right now.
Yeah, but
I
that
know-
might be his undoing right now. Oh, good block, but going for that mix-up. Oh!
Stop doing that move! He's punished you every time, man! Oh,
Yeah, he got swatted.
damn.
Doink. Oh, doesn't go for the commit. Try to go for pokes instead. But now he's going for the counter hit. Combos not really working out. Going for the stance. Wow, that delay option. Trying to catch him out. Trying to get his tempo. Alright,
Wow.
good awareness.
Okay, just stands there for a really long time.
Yeah, I feel like statue guarding in the matchup against X is an invitation to get full crouch 3-8.
Yes.
It's like, hi, I'm statue guarding. Kill me now.
This matchup definitely looks very like, you know, who can kind of call out things correctly and just be aggressive the whole time. Like,
oh, that dog!
Right. That's exactly what I mean.
Right, and that whole, the reason why he was able to stay alive that long is, TJ wasn't able to get a lot of damage off that that run counter call out. He 2-2B, that's -8, and he got a horizontal on him, but he didn't really do anything after that.
Big kick. Okay. You gotta keep up the tempo.
Alright, interrupting the stance, trying to go for a DI, doesn't work out. This is very TJ round right here, trying to get them rounds back. Oh!
Very nice. Good adaptation.
Yo, he walking around him.
Throw stuff at him.
In my caliber game?
We play in Marvel, alright?
Yeah, when's Marvel? You want to learn how to do an infinite?
Here it comes. Oh, very good launcher.
Alright, that's gonna put the life at even. Back to neutral it is. But not after that.
Oh, you pressed a button! Oh no. That's the only time he's actually finished that string, and he kills Zedd.
Oh, wow, that's the round, yeah.
That was a very solid game. I loved all of that. I loved all of those games. I feel like we all learned a lot about that matchup.
We learned the blocking is good and ducking is very good.
Yeah, ducking is wow.
Bro, imagine blocking in SoulCalibur. Absolutely wild.
Not in my modern fighter.
Patch 2.3, baby. Speaking of cool hype things, TY Marginal for that 50 in the Metro Pod as usual. Beardly here, donation, Cyprox, Manta, and Rotary Lover. Thank you all for your generous cash donations, as well as the free promo codes, which are again right here. Free promo code WNF, the letter O, not 0, the letter O, 37 SCVI. You can do again free 50-cent donations to the pot by using that up. There's a lot of them use it, so if you haven't done so already, please type in !Maturino into the chat. Thank you, Necro, to go ahead and get to do that. So yeah, we're already up at 85 for tonight. 85 Hwangs sitting up in there. So yeah, that's nice. It's good.
85 Hwang. Man, stop it. You're trying to influence this. I'm trying not to do it because I know
hey man,
that at some point it's just gonna be degenerate talk of Hwang, and I can't do it.
I mean, isn't
85. 85.
Yo, -9
85
is the
bottles
way.
of Hwang on the ball. 85 bottles of Hwang. You take one down, back turn, B plus K is unblockable.
Speaking of more 2B, we got Hewliganz and Jonnitti. Got to put some extra on the dicks.
What?
That's right.
Anyway, okay, yeah, yeah. Next up, yeah, Jonnitti and Hewliganz coming out. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the stage of history.
I'm kind of pumped for this. Y'all want to see a grappler? Are you ready?
Y'all want to see?
Yo, Zaz is actually a grappler now. I just hope you all know this.
Doesn't he get like a follow up?
Yeah, if you have a curse on you at all, you need to always tech forward or take 83 damage. That's your option.
Wise choice.
So it basically makes back throw like super free. Cause like, why would you ever do back throw anymore?
Yeah, it doesn't ring out anymore.
Back throw rings out, but forward throw does not. So that part is gone. But he like puts you into the dirt, and you get a free 6/6 A plus B into activation time stop and do things. So they made his reverse ring out worse, and then his just like I'm playing in the center of the stage better. But the biggest part that I think is the the worst part about the nerf is that you can't pull them back into the wall. You basically, if you had a wall behind you, that throw would also wall splat, and you get huge damage off of that. So I think that's probably the worst part about it. But just getting 83 damage on a throw all the time is, you feel like Ivy. Great.
All right, well, he got shot in the face in the
Bam.
first second of the round. But we're gonna see how Hewliganz 2B plays against Jonnitti.
This matchup is a total different story, though.
What the?
Oh, that's very. It's a big horizontal, man.
What?
What are you surprised about? It's back to front.
Didn't know how far it would go.
Oh, it goes.
Yeah, see you in New York. But he's getting stuck every time. And he's gonna get the lethal hit going in.
Nice.
Going for the grab setup. If his back was turned, he would have gotten some fat damage.
Yes, he would have.
Oh, that could be it.
Oh, he doesn't finish the combo. Come on.
Alright, this is when things get a little spicy. 2B and Soul Charge.
Ah,
Oh, that's a lot.
this is Soul Charge 2B
Oh,
we're
bye-bye.
talking about. You're gone. Didn't block low, bro.
Yeah, this is the mashing. Two mashers, pretty much. Except one of them has to be in Soul Charge to mash.
Yeah, that's the thing about this matchup is that they both can mash. That's not going to reverse wall splat, but he gets the... Oh, he didn't do the 668 plus B.
Yeah, but now he has two curses. He gets some serious damage off the grab.
The
Oh, and that
wall
could
is
be
the
it.
wall. Should be dead.
It doesn't get... Oh, yeah,
He's dead. Yeah, 2A plus B doesn't whiff there randomly anymore. So that's basically should have always kill.
Yeah, he's gonna get that command grab.
Uh,
Get some fine damage right there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's the move that makes this hard. If you like to use 3A at all.
You just get the you just get booty blasted.
Yeah. But that's what you could do now. This.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, he only got like 50
you're
damage.
almost dead.
Oh, he. What?
Why did that whiff?
Oh, but that's
Oh,
minus.
very nice.
Oh, and he got the mix up, and Johnny's gonna take game one.
That was really good, actually. He capitalized on that really, really quick.
Oh, controller issues, but Johnny still takes the game. So.
So we're gonna pause, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna chill a bit and talk about Hwang.
Isn't it Hwang though?
It is Hwang. Hwang's
Okay.
Hwang, but you know, it's Hwang. It's Hwang.
This is America.
Yeah, it's Hwang up in here.
Oh man.
Who are you gonna trust, the internet or the actual Korean guy here, right?
I just don't want to listen to West Coast people try to do Southern accents, man. That's I'm sorry.
Wait, none of us here are from the South.
Hey, I live in Southern Ohio, bro. I'm right next to Kentucky, so
Wait a
I see it every day.
Southern.
I see it every day.
Hwang.
Southern,
Southern
chat is
twang.
Southern Ohio. It's Southern Hwang.
Southern Hwang.
Southern
Hwang.
Yeah, Southern Hwang.
Southern Hwang. You gotta get there's
Southern Hwang. They call it Southern California, bro. SoCal in shambles.
That's rough, man.
Dude, curfew sucks. California, I think it's only LA, or SoCal, or maybe it's all of Cal, but yeah, we got curfew. Yeah, we're so deep.
It should be the entirety of the United States, but that's a different story.
Ah, yeah.
Nah, Hewliganz doesn't use the horror game anymore. Hewliganz is still on he's still on Xbox pad. As far as I
Doesn't
remember.
even know where he lives.
He's on Xbox pad.
I
Is he on the
live.
new one?
down the street.
Yo, is anyone playing with the new controllers, by the way?
I have a couple of friends who are. They like it.
I'm a pad person, so I'm kind of interested.
The buttons are stiffer, and the buttons feel better apparently. I don't know how because they didn't tell me, but
Florida man, is it better or is it?
Wise choice.
Because my thing is they didn't fix the so on PlayStation controllers, up, down, left, and right on the directional piece is all one piece. So you, like, as it wears down, it'll push like multiple directions, right? Whereas if they would have made it like individual buttons, that would have been amazing. You see what I mean? Because it's basically like one big pad that you're pressing up, down, left, and right on. But I'm talking like individual buttons where it's just like only that button. That's what I'm about to do.
Damn, so great. You're my favorite.
You can make it that way.
Also, all right. I think we're gonna keep going on this. I think Cool's maybe got. Hopefully they're working. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, great.
What?
With punish with the grab right there. Oh, that's
not gonna kill.
Yeah, that's not
That's not gonna kill anymore.
Zaz nerfs. Zaz nerfs.
See, it is a nerf too. Okay. You get dumb damage off of it though. That's
wait. Oh yeah,
that still works.
Yeah, that still works.
That's always gonna work. They'll never change that one, I don't think.
Yeah, well, in season 1 he had like 12 ring out options. Now he has like 6.
He added a curse? I'm confused.
Buff sass.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh wait, is that death?
I mean, it's gonna hurt.
Tech.
Oh, he's doing the riskier follow-up and he's whiffing it.
The RE steps it.
Ooh, that's a little late. Doesn't break guard there either.
Yeah, he's gonna soul charge. Is that my man Beanie?
Ugh. Okay, goes into soul charge.
Boink. Oh, that could. No, but gets the block up the combo. But he's gonna do. What is that? Like 1A.
He could have AA'd there to punish, and he didn't, and it scared me. Like, no, but he still caught him with the low.
Right up. No ring
damage.
out.
Oh no. Oh, that's good enough damage. You could do that too.
Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna get the punish off that because it finally retracked and hit him. Oh, going for that ring out pressure. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. He went for a couple throws that didn't get wrung out immediately.
Wow.
You know what I mean? When you get 3 opportunities to basically ring him out with, like, I know she has a rising move you can ring out with, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you go for throw, and it's only going to be back throw now, too. And I'm not sure if Hewliganz knows that, but eventually you're going to get hit with like a rising B or like a 4/4 A plus B. You can't just duck forever.
Right. Oh well. Yeah, poor Hewliganz with controller issues, but Johnny will go on into the winner's bracket.
Yeah, and I hope that didn't change everything, but good games to Nitty. Zaz has some newer, different stuff, so I'm kind of pumped to see it.
Hmm. Yeah, and it's you know what's odd? This whole tournament and not a single Hwang.
Yes, they're around. So I know they're in the bracket. I know there's at least 2. I don't know if anyone else, but I've been skipping around the stream a little bit. I'm saving someone for later. I'm saving the Hwangin for later.
I don't know. We gotta see more Hwang,
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna see a whole bunch of Hwang. Don't worry. Plus, I forgot that there was the with Cambosa did like the all Hwang tournament like just before this earlier today. So
yes,
giving people a little
that's
bit of
practice for WNF.
I mean, Florida Man won, so Just saying. I'm just saying that he may be the one we see.
Right. Abyss Commando is also going Hwang.
Which you told me before and I forgot again.
Yeah, no, not Aaron Stone.
So this is Wrangle and who else?
Yeah, Hwang's out.
ARCA.
Marginal said it,
ARCA.
Hwang's out.
Hwang's out for Harambe. I said that like when we started the stream. I was like, this is gonna be, I gotta get the joke out now before somebody else makes it.
Well, he said it. Hwang's out.
I am from Cincinnati, okay? That popped in my head immediately. There was no question. As we see Wrangle just kind of doing Raphael things.
Oh, he's gone.
He poked him. He couldn't even look at him like, oh, the damage.
Yeah, he JoJo'd him, dude.
I don't know what it is, but I remember Ringo was talking to me and Raph got buffed.
Did he?
Apparently.
Alright, is that allowed? Does anyone remember that this character's dumb? Like,
This character is pretty dumb.
I'm
Oh
seeing
my.
good back and forth though. It's just he's super fast. Like he gets out of a lot of things.
It depends on like what kind of player you are. Like,
Oh,
right?
for sure.
Like some moves you never use get nerfed. It's like, oh, whatever, right?
Wrangle's just a little bit more reserved as a thing, so you're not gonna see the things I'm kind of worried about. But
Oh,
good low, and
wait,
the follow up doesn't kill. Oh, blocks the yeah, very good. Oh, it pokes him in the foot again.
Oh yeah, Setsuka got pretty nerfed.
Good,
Cut her legs.
good. Cut him off.
Bruh. No love for the halfies.
No, it's Hwang time, bro.
It's Hwang.
Everyone got their Setsuka that they wanted. I got my Hwang, alright? Hwang time.
Bruh, dude, rock though.
They're both at like such high guard damage. I'm surprised it hasn't happened already.
Yeah, but guess who's about to maybe die?
Oh, the full wall saved him. It was at the right angle.
He
The full
dropped.
wall saved him.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. But the full wall. So like, they changed the angles where like you'll see the stage but not see where they're actually landing, and it looks like they hit nothing, but it's just because you can't see the wall.
Yeah.
So you have like a full wall there, and he tried to ring him out off a half wall, but it actually was a perfect angle to just like resplat instead.
Right. Oh my gosh, he's stepping everything. By the way, this new patch, you could step things now. Have fun.
Yeah, you can step a lot of things. Slap.
That's a follow-up? What the? Yo, Raph looking clean. What the?
Yeah, don't get hit by moves. You're not allowed to get hit by moves. That's how Raph works.
Oh wow, what the heck? That didn't hit.
Is he still back turn?
The 6-6V still traps me. I'm slapping Valk.
I'll do it for you.
Let's get that crap out the way. I'll be over in Texas real soon.
Can't be doing big 1As out here. Oh, into the wall.
Oh yeah, that's a combo, and now he's not dead because things drop for some reason now?
He didn't get the just frame. He didn't get a just frame. Oh, he's dead! He's dead! Wrangle! You dropped it a parsec, bro. What are you doing? That's
Dang.
rough.
Dude, he just got dunked.
That is the Mitsu special, isn't it? Just mash CE at random places. Like, I know what that feels
JoJo.
like.
That's like minus forever if you block it though. No way. Okay,
What?
okay.
Was that
I think
a
he tried
tech
to cut-
trap?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
a tech trap.
Oh, watch out the ring.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Mitsu, wow, what? Whoa, 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 whoa,
You pressed a button. You pressed a button. You deserve it.
I don't know about that, Chief.
You didn't wait for the move to whip, bro.
Yeah,
oh,
but
see,
bye-bye. Yeah.
How did you like some of this? Don't you stance on me.
Yeah, global ultimate coming from your boy Raphael.
With my blade, I shall forge a new world.
Raphael is definitely like Ezreal, bro. Look at him.
Yeah, blonde hair.
That stupid blonde hair. That's why he irritates me, bro.
What's wrong?
I used to be an Ezreal main.
What's wrong with blonde hair?
Hey,
It's
I
not
got
you.
a little bit of it.
It's not you, Ben. It's the hair.
Bam.
You love Ben.
Hating on me for my blonde hair and blue eyes.
Bam. I got that too. Bam, bam. At least the combos don't like just kill you anymore. I forgot they nerfed his combo damage a lot.
Yeah, it's
Oh, very good whip punish.
Oh, now he's gonna die. True shot barrage up in this bitch.
Bro. don't say it. You'll make it real.
SMH.
We're actually just playing the Riot fighting game early.
Yeah. I can't wait for Thresh to have 668 hold in my 2D fighter.
Yeah. Oh man, I miss me some Calibur, man. I hated being
welcome
sick
back.
for that long.
Yeah, welcome back.
Like legit. Y'all never get sick. It sucks.
Yeah, well,
I just want you all to know.
be like Hwang, wear a mask.
Yo, but he could take his off though.
That's yeah, you don't know that.
It's not the ability to take it off. It's the decision to keep it on.
Oh yeah, that's right, Ben. Let's go, Ben. Keeping it real out here.
Yo,
I'm getting attacked for my my character choice
Good, I'm glad.
in League of Legends.
yo, I'm really glad this new patch really got everybody to play like a lot. I think there's so much to it that I don't see anyone really mad except Astaroth players. Like that's like it.
+6, by the way.
It's the fact it pushes away, actually.
Yeah,
So
that and you're +6, so you have time to like do things against like Astaroth.
No, you're supposed to never do things against Astaroth. He needs it, right?
Yeah, but no.
But cleaning time has a guard break on it, bro. It's awesome. I got hit with that today, and I was like, "What?" Like I didn't even know that was a thing. So there's a lot of changes like that though. Like some drastic like this character's going to do different things now type of changes.
Yeah, they pretty much turned Kilik inside out for that.
Yeah.
Like
Zaz is a grappler. What else? Like Talim got 2 pages of stuff that, like I said earlier, I still have no idea. I'll probably look at it later and still just be like, I don't know.
right. But we'll see if we're gonna see some Kilik from Zeph. I heard some rumors somewhere in the Kilik Discord, but guess we're gonna see some Sophie instead.
Yo, low key, Amy's the new Astaroth, by the way. She's got a really dumb throw that she gets like a 1/4 meter every time you break it. Every time you break it, she gets like a 1/4 meter, and it's like, why?
It's season
Why did this
26. Every character's a grappler.
There's no grapplers in this game, bro.
SoulCalibur 9. Everyone's a grappler. We hitting double digits. Everyone's a grappler.
It's all lows and throws. That's the game. Lows and throws.
Grapplers are cancer for me. Yeah, coin flips are also cancer for me.
You know, Hwang's got an untechable grab. Just by the way.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
the
heard,
thing.
yeah, I heard about that.
It's
All right,
really
Rip
cool.
City doing his Siegfried stuff, and we're gonna. Oh
Oh
my
my-
gosh, he fucking ballerinaed out of that 6-6B like it was no problem.
As soon as you say Rip City doing stuff, and then he like just magically appears behind someone, I don't get it. This.
I summon dumb shit from Rip City. That's how it goes. Commentator's curse, but the one I don't want.
All right. And lots of buttons already. I'm liking it.
Yeah, Zeph going on the offensive a little bit. Once he goes in, that is. It's still a spacing game right now.
I've heard basically nothing about Sophie either from the last patch, so I'm wondering if what was that? That's
That
crazy.
follow-up didn't hit. Oh.
Stay down.
Dang, he backed out of there real quick. He's statue blocking, better leave.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
No, you got hit by a move. You're dead. Really though?
Guys, can we talk about that health bar going bye-bye?
You're not allowed to get wall splat in this game.
That's scaled. Why do you even do it?
That's a Siegfried.
How's a meter?
You're not allowed to get hit by that move or what? 6AA?
6AA on wall,
Hit
yeah.
by those.
6AA on wall is like 130 damage. Like, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, here he goes. The oppression into death. Yeah, he.
Yo, I miss the days where you could do that 7 times. Do you?
Dude, he did it like 4 times this round. He don't give a fuck.
I mean, you can still do it like 3 or 4, but at least you can't do it 8. Like.
Yeah, he didn't threaten a RI from that, so Zest was like, okay, I'm in there.
Good. Angel stab.
All right, trying to get some wall pressure. Oh, and we're gonna get that WWE move right there.
Yo, why doesn't he have the king stuff on? That would have been perfect right there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. All the moves that are big, like suplexes, it looks amazing.
Yeah, Siegfried is gonna get, was it Jaguar's Cradle next patch or some shit?
Yeah. Just, he's already got Jaguar step, bro. Look at that.
Yeah.
He doesn't need back step. Oh,
WCW. Dude, I wish I had my pro wrestling knowledge, bro.
Why don't you, man?
I didn't grow up with it. Oh my gosh, Rip City took it.
You know what Rip City didn't grow up with? Mercy. Because, like, literally, that's all I saw. There was none to be had.
Yeah, he just went in. Also, Half-Life wall combo, I mean, I don't know why I'm complaining, because Kilik also has those, but...
I mean, dude, if that wasn't discovered, like, week 2 of this game, I wouldn't... You know what I mean? Like, I've been seeing it for 2 years at this point. Like, they're never gonna nerf it. They're never gonna be like, oh, that's not okay anymore. Like...
Oh, he got some just frames.
Ooh. Kick him in the balls, what? Okay, spinning.
Yeah, make way for Hwang. Alright, blocking everything.
Rings.
Is that a ring out? No, barely too
Very
close.
close.
And we
But-
got some thighs.
But we died to thighs, so...
That's the way to go.
I agree, but... Oh god. I really hope Seth doesn't play like against Hwang. That's not allowed. Not anymore. Alright. Definitely a whole nother ball game this time around, by the way.
Oh, that's dirty.
You did regular AA against Seth? I'm just saying, bro, like, he's gonna lethal hit you. Like, that's what's gonna happen.
By the way, he ballerinaed out of stab, but he got no punish, so...
Seth's kind of, I guess got the warm-up game in.
Oh, but he's not
Okay.
gonna get the... Oh, oh... Oh!
The whiffed!
Okubo...
Was that in the patch notes? Someone get the patch notes!
No, that's
Someone
just,
get the patch notes right now!
That's just normal.
What do you mean that's normal?
Hey, too much Kilik is never an issue, Zedd.
Yeah, 6
Yo, someone get the patch
counter hit
notes.
launches really, really high, so if you do the CE too quickly, it'll whiff.
Is that one of the stealth nerfs I've heard about?
No,
Like-
that's been there since season 1.
Why? I've never
Also-
seen that whip. Ever.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Kilik CE is hurt. It is pretty bad.
Yeah, Zeph just got unlucky. He like did it like a frame too early.
Yeah, no, I think he was playing some Kilik the other day.
Ugh. He's been playing that Hwang.
Oh
Ooh.
no, Rip, you can't do that.
You can't drop kick in this house. Instead, get hit with the classic.
Yeah, the 9K or the there's like a mix-up with that. The follow-up into the
It's
check?
it's kind of an extension of like what 3KK does, but
Yeah,
you get
someone-
a headbutt after.
I saw a video where it's like, yeah, you could easily tell by looking at if his feet are like shining when
No.
he's jumping. Or I'm like, what the hell? Shut up! No one's gonna be
I don't
looking at
know.
your feet.
If I see a Siegfried jump, I'm blocking low. Like,
Like, how are you supposed to tell that jump mix up by looking at their feet just then? Like, bruh.
nah, just block
Oh.
low. What else is gonna Siegfried's big, dumb sword looking dude gonna jump and hit you with? Jump A?
His sword. He can hit you with his sword. I don't know.
He can hit me with the sword, no! Rip City's actually just tearing through Seth right now, by the way.
Oh, look how he holds the sword. Okay. Oh wait. Oh wait. I'm gonna DM you about that later. I need help on that.
I mean, right now it's not even a sword, it's just a giant knife.
Yeah, big knife. Yeah. All right. Just stuff him with AA.
Okay, Seth is taking the tempo back a little bit here. But
Right.
Rip City only needs one little blip, and he wins.
Imagine having a commentate on a character and say all he needs is one blip and his half of his health
Yeah,
is
man.
gone.
What, you want a dot? I don't talk about dots out here.
Oh my gosh, the classic Sophie going in. We're gonna see some oppression maybe. 1K, he's not gonna stop.
Just does AA. What a madman.
Oh no, is that gonna hit?
Did you whiff?
Oh,
Yeah, you whiffed. You whiffed.
Oh, 1K,
You
oh,
whiffed.
2K, who cares?
I saw that comment too. I saw it. I was like, he's too high. Wow. That
Wait, XCE,
feels
short
bad,
Asian
man.
girl is gonna hit aerial leap, but big sword man can't hit Grim. 228.
Oh, it's got range.
And it's
Oh
died.
wow, 1K has a lot of range
Oh.
too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of oppression.
Good
Oh yeah, back
job.
off, back off.
Okay. He actually went for the 4B.
You wanted it. You wanted
Yeah, he
it.
wanted it, and Zeth knew he was gonna try some stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow. Zeph. Refusing to die. Because Rip City was just like tearing into him for a little bit. That was. Wow.
Fair moves.
I mean, you only get a couple of them, right?
Right. And Florida Man Zedd, are we gonna see?
Please? Can
Are
we
we
see
gonna-
it?
Are we gonna see?
Here we go.
Florida Man actually has combos, so I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, that
they-
man
they look
lapped
pretty
Hwang.
clean.
This man labbed, Hwang for who knows how long.
Dude, I mean, whatever kind of juice he's drinking right now, I want some.
G Fuel. It's
This-
always G Fuel.
It's always. God,
No one's
it's
arguing.
taken
with me about that.
over.
No one's arguing. Did you see the tweet from Boom today with the fucking G Fuel?
Yes, I loved it. I love that so much. It's like he had earmuffs. Of
He may be
G Fuel.
blind by now.
I mean, hey, it's better than like just drinking Nos or Monsters like a madman. Like,
The play is for Loco,
Oh, yes.
by the way.
please, I want to see the Hwang. I want to see him win. No offense, but I want to see this character do cool things because
If
he
you're
has
not
so many
drinking-
cool things.
If you're not drinking Four Loco or G Fuel before your tournament, are you really competing?
Anyway. All right, yeah. So this is gonna be. What is Zedd? Does Zedd have a Talim? I don't think Zedd actually has a Talim. I don't know what's going on. This is getting too silly. But anyway, yeah. So Florida Man and Zedd. There you go. Current rating Hwang Man.
Oh, what?
Why? Just play X, bro.
Oh, baited.
Yeah, just play X. Don't do that to me.
Oh, Hidden Saga.
All right, here we go. Florida Hwang and Xiang Zedd.
Florida away.
Florida Hwang. Hwang's out, guys.
Please. This character's gonna get memed to death. It's bound to happen.
He said, "Fight me, bro."
Fight me.
Literally, fight me. It's nothing like Pro ZD saying "fight me."
Oh, straight green.
Yeah, straight green. Yeah, he's in. Yeah, he's in.
He's going for the -9. How much health is it? 135, you said?
132 when you start at -9. So far he's gonna still be cool.
That's a combo?
That's of course it's a combo.
No, I haven't seen this stuff.
All right, guys, people, we want to learn. Oh my gosh, he got health. That's a lot of health for that.
-9, bro. Go get the -5.
No, he gets some back, but -5. I think he gets 2 back.
Okay, it's already -9, bro. He's going for it.
Wait, this character's a meme. I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
-9 for the fan. -7. Dude, he has.
Yo, he's got lethal hits.
Yeah, he got lethal hits and he got -9. Oh, by the way, back throw at -3 once per match. You get a lethal hit.
Look at this combo. Look at this combo.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Yeah, I saw him do that earlier. It was sick. Oh.
-9.
Okay. Oh!
He's gotta go for Blue King! But he dies! Blue King, but he dies!
That move is like Geralt force push, dude.
Bro, that's
so how he just
health.
used it. That's how he just. Oh my god.
Oh my. That's
See, this is the downside because this doesn't change either.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Alright.
Can they? I think to balance it, like you maybe 3% health per. No, that's too much. 4%.
No. It needs to be like this. It needs to be like this. This is his balancing.
Oh, he gets lethal hit. Boom.
CE?
Oh,
No?
he dropped it. I think he has to time back
You
turn
can
B
just
plus
CE
K.
there.
Yeah, or back turn B plus K8 into B hold.
I
Yeah.
just know I've just been seeing there because like it works.
Yeah.
It does a lot of damage.
All right, Hwang.
Where's the soul charge? Oh.
Why do you need a soul charge? You don't need Iron Will. All you need is green.
You need his green. His soul charge is good, man.
Oh my, never mind. You're right.
Chip damage.
What is
No,
that
that's
Ivy
not even.
range?
That's the soul charge move you want. That's a throw, bro.
What?
Get wrecked. You will always die to that. Does like 75 damage.
Starts with
I'm pretty sure.
What?
Yeah. You start with half health, and then you try to win. It's the ultimate resource management character.
Resource management? This guy went straight to -9. What resource management?
Oh, what's a low? Oh no!
This is so.
But he's already back in the game.
This is dummy dumb. Like, I don't know what to say, bro, but
this is fantastic. This character is amazing.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
my
never
gosh.
going to play him seriously, but he's so cool.
Oh no, is that gonna. Oh
What?
no!
That's unfortunate.
He thought. He wanted Pro ZD. He wanted Pro ZD to do that kick.
Yeah, remember how I said soul charge is good? That throw is untechable, dude.
That's untechable?
It's spammable and untechable. It's like a quarter circle. It's a quarter circle input and throw. And you just go, ha ha, ha ha. Like you just snatch people's lives up the whole game.
SoulCalibur 6 now has an RTA speedrun category. Fastest -9 run.
It's like your Tira, but better. Like, you just get it in soul charge. Like,
that's the optimal combo? Alright, we in there. This guy doing the splits. Oh, we're trying to grab each other.
Oh, back turn B plus K is so good.
Wait,
That's
I'm
my
using.
favorite move.
Wait,
That's
I'm
my
using that
favorite
character. This guy has a good back turn move. I'm using this.
He has a
character.
lot. He has a lot of good back turn moves, but that
All right.
one's sick. That's
All right,
back turn B plus K.
All right, we in there. We in there.
This is why you go -9, because all the cool moves are what activate it.
Oh wow.
Just 4AA. The menace. The 4AA menace.
4 AAB is a lethal hit at minus something. It's
good.
pretty nuts.
Okay, he's playing a little more conservative with the points here this time.
Yeah, he's trying to play neutral. Oh, he's gonna get the miss spacing. Oh,
No, he's just gonna not hit him in time.
dude, he really wants Pro ZD to do that kick.
Dude, his Rising K option is really sick. It's like super fast. I haven't figured out exactly how many frames it is, but it's I-12 or I-14. It's pretty quick. And it's
he's
like
going
a
in
4-hit
red.
string
I believe red is the meter
right
drain.
there. I wish I knew. I wish I knew the things about them.
All right, just like he was at -9, but he has more than -9. Oh
You can
my gosh, he's
sidestep
getting
that.
meaned on, dude. He's just moving around, and Zedd's just like, I'ma just hit you.
You can sidestep that. That is a large thing to know. Okay. It seems
gotta-
Zedd has already labbed some Hwang.
Wait, this guy looks like Metal Gear Solid without his Bloodborne clothes. What the heck?
Yo, I got more of that the Mortal Kombat character.
Which one, Melina?
No, like there's like a new Ryu, like Takedo or something. I forget his name.
Oh.
Ugh. But his name is Hwang.
Yeah, Hwang.
Hwang is here to stay.
Alright, he's playing super safe.
Yeah, but he has no guard now.
Yeah. Oh, the
Which is-
grab!
Which is something to say, because X doesn't do that very often.
Oh wait, he just has to run up and grab him now.
I don't think that's exactly how it works, but sure.
Oh,
Oh, he
it didn't
tried,
work out,
see?
yeah.
Takeda, yeah.
Oh, Takedo,
Zeph-
yeah.
Zeph knows what I'm talking about. I said Takedo. I'm sorry. I'm fat.
That's
I'm thinking like
isn't that's Kenshi's kid, right?
It's the. I think so, but it's like the Scorpion Clan guy.
Yeah,
Like,
he was in.
the new age of MKX or whatever. That's
Yeah.
He looks exactly like him. It's crazy.
Yeah, Special Forces with like Cass, Jackie. What was the other guy? The Ling Shingsu guy? No, not the Ling Shingsu. The what was it? Ling Kuei.
Shibibaba? The Shibibaba? Hey, I just want y'all to know I'm having way too much fun with the character, and I'm sure Florida Man is too, because
Was that
character's
the
nuts.
whole set, or was that?
Yeah,
Oh, that was the whole set. Darn, I want more.
yeah. Zedd kind of. I mean, the first match was just he had half health, and then the second match it was pretty close. Zedd definitely did some things I didn't know you could do, like sidestepping the Liu Kang kick. I don't know what to call it yet, but just the multiple kicks to the face.
Yeah, we MK now, but better. That's
Yeah.
right. I said it. I did deep dive lab work with Hwang.
Oh, from just the how unblockable on Oki. Yeah, that didn't get patched.
The which one?
Oh man, that's annoying.
Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't hit ground. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. But anyway, here's Marginal Moon fans.
Oh, Moonfans?
My boy
Cursed Castle Hall. I'll have revenge.
versus my other boy, Marginal.
You know, this is the lore classic, by the way.
Yeah,
Astaroth,
don't kill a
Maxi.
man's squad, bro. That's pretty much what it is.
Oh, it's buffed. You're gonna definitely see it a lot more often, I think.
Oh, what the?
Okay. This is just memes now.
Oh.
I mean, Astaroth can still just like kill you, right?
Oh, it's cleaning time.
Oh look, that's super safe now too. Sweet.
Oh, he dead. Oh, he dropped it because of the camera angle. Gets the lethal hit. He's gonna get his own wall combo. No, goes for the mix-up. Reset instead and kills him.
3K. Jumping Astaroth.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, here a hug.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of Daniels, bro. Oh. All right, maybe going for a nope. Trying to get the wall. Oh, gets the wall, but the trade. Okay, we got Beyblade into another
Do
Beyblade.
it again, you're dead.
Dead.
He didn't get the bad angle! He got the bad angle!
What?
You have to hit him, like, perpendicular to it. Or parallel to it, I'm sorry. I know words.
Math.
Yeah. Basically, if he's laying sideways, it doesn't hit like that. Oh, he did it! Oh, he did! You didn't hit the B! He doesn't use the move enough! Dude, cleaning time is here.
Wait, that did
Cleaning
so much
time is
damage.
here! Yes, it did.
Yeah, the janitor. Sweep, sweep. Oh.
Yeah, they put a big guard break on it for some reason.
At least it's slow enough so he gets like free pressure. Okay, gets the grab.
Ooh.
Oh no, that's
Very
not
nice. This is the just for him. That kick.
I like the pressure he's getting, and he just gets countered by the answer to all problems,
And
6A plus
he's
B.
dead.
Yep.
And he's dead. And you're dead.
I bet Maxi mains on tests, they just write 6A plus B. You don't know the answer. It's like, sir, this is a multiple choice test. 6A plus B.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
Always the answer. Beyblade.
Stance walks out the classroom like, bruh.
All right. Let's see what Marginal can actually do here. Oh
Yeah.
no, that's a lot of damage.
But Moonfan's
What was that?
spacing.
Blue fans.
Oh, that backstep's gonna oh, it was safe.
Soul attack.
Oh,
Alright.
Oh.
Into throw.
Oh, he broke apart.
Well, Astaroth said it best. You're dead. Which he always has the best, most direct quotes ever.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Not
You're
limited to silence maggot and
You're dead.
and break apart and I'ma kill you.
Just he's the
And-
angsty teenager that we
He's
all
only
know
3
and
years
love.
old.
Astaroth's still in his scene phase.
At 3 years old. Oh, he didn't
Oh,
go
the
for the
kick
ring
hit.
out. Oh, who doesn't
Oh,
matter?
that was sick! That was
Goes-
sick!
He just goes for it again. Who cares?
Dude, he did the kick cancel into like a mix up into bring out. That was so sick. I like that.
Yeah, stance change into counter hit. Oh.
Never forward.
Oh, drops the combo because feels bad.
Because feels bad.
Like,
man.
he did the combo, it's just that it didn't hit.
Kicks. GI.
Oh!
K-hole. No lethal hit.
Right, because, I forgot the condition. I remember last week, 2 weeks ago, Moon fans did it or something, it was nuts.
Yeah. He'll do it off a level 3 GI. It is kind of a mix-up.
One more mix-up coming from Marginal. No, that's gonna probably kill him.
Dead.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have pressed that many buttons there. Moon fans, all he had to do is backstep and kill him.
Yeah, that combo does 85 damage.
Oh, whoa.
Like, yeah. It does.
Boink.
It does kind of death.
Was he going for the ring out?
Oh, no counter hit!
Oh.
You're dead.
Yeah, I think Marginal's pressing a little bit too many buttons here. He's got to play a little more passive, especially at the ring. Because Astaroth does hope to have those ring outs.
I like that. Oh, missed on the Voldo. Big damage. What is the jump B for? He's done it twice now.
Well, it hits
That's
grounded,
weird.
so.
I wanted it. You're dead.
Oh, yeah,
right.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah. Wee! Get off my building.
This is like year 10,000. No one's supposed to be on this building. Oh.
Yo, this stage is actually just reminds me of the game Tokyo Jungle from like way back when. Or maybe the game Nier Automata. I don't know which.
Yeah, and breaks revenge off that.
Oh! Splash! Give him the splash! He's Magic Card. Flash attack.
Oh, that does it.
Get him with the classic 6B. I like it.
Yeah. But where's the Hwang?
But where's...
But where's
Where
the
are you
Hwang?
at? Where are you at, though?
Konmai, where's the Hwang?
What? What? Did you just say huge wing? What?
Huge Hwang? Yeah, where's the huge Hwang?
Well, it got shrunken down to size because of input drops. I don't have to tell you.
Sad. Anyway. Anyway, so the match arena is still up and going, currently sitting at 8650. Just pretty good, but I think there's still more room for some Hwang in there. So don't forget, there is the promo code WNFO37SCVI, free 50-cent donations. If you haven't already typed in !matcherino into the chat and clicked on that link and then gone in to contribute and then entered that coupon code into the spot right here, why am I not signed in? It's because it's been sitting out. Whatever. And doing it, please, if you could, we very much appreciate it. I would normally shield the Twitter and other quests on the side, but there's currently only two. One to follow the Twitter account, one to follow this random...
The sub to that guy.
Yeah, sub. That's 7 cents, bro.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
don't have to tell him.
So yeah,
Unless
again,
they're
if you could again use those promo codes if you haven't already, or again if you're willing to contribute some of your own hard-earned cash. The top 3 players for tonight would very much appreciate it. The higher the pot, the more Hwang they'll play, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt it, but anyway. Anyway, welcome, Konmai.
Welcome. Me. Hello.
Welcome,
It is
Konmai. How much?
It is. I'm honged out, man.
I was say, are you done?
I mean, I actually, it's fun analyzing the character because you can tell right now who prioritizes what. But I have to say, he's an interesting bird.
You've had enough Hwang for the day?
Yeah, man.
You can never have enough Hwang for the day.
You've had your fill of Hwang?
I've had my fill of Hwang.
All right.
All right.
So that is my cue. Thanks for dealing with my shit today. And
as always.
Yeah, as always, the classic BTK legend himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll see you guys next week.
Later, dude.
Thank you,
Have a good
Val.
sleep.
Take care.
Yeah. See you around.
Oh, yeah, let me change it now that it's
So who do we got? Hold on, let me look at the bracket. Let me exclamation point. Actually, hold on. Let me exclamation point Matcherino because I haven't done my due diligence and like chilled enough. So let me at least put in my 2 cents, my 2 quarters in there.
All the quarters.
All the quarters. Anyway, we need more quarters. No quarter, as they say.
No. All right.
Let's go.
Oh, what do we got?
we're gonna
We still
put
got Stefan Zedd, Nitty fans.
yeah. So we're gonna dip down into loser's side for now, and I'm gonna put Manta and Revin on the screen.
Oh shit! I guess. Well, we got Hwang, because I can't imagine Revin playing Grow still. That's his boy, dude. Well, Yun is his boy, but I can't. I don't know if he's one of those sorts who's like it's Yun or bust, but we'll find out.
More Hwang.
More Hwang, man.
I need some Hwang in my life.
Well, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you call getting hit by a ton of lows by this character, or getting mixed by this character?
The point.
That's a good one. That's actually good. That's better than my response. I was
Yeah.
gonna say guessing Hwang.
Guessing what? Oh. I wasn't thinking dad enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, he picked the right default. Let's go.
Oh, he picked a. I want to say like this is like Ezio Hwang.
Yeah, I said that earlier too.
Okay, good.
It really, that's what it reminds me of. But it's just the
red.
cleanest.
There's no red.
Okay,
I don't
so
like the blue as much.
well, you're allowed to be wrong, but it's okay.
It also reminds me of Zaz's default one. So
Yeah, he does look like Zaz.
yeah,
Actually, that might be intentional, to be honest. You know,
that'd be
spoiler alert.
sweet.
But
Boom.
actually, the Voldo changes are interesting in that the character is literally different. They took away the hard mix from Mantis, but they gave him what the hell? Okay, so that count, like I guess like if you still press a button, you still extend your hurt box, you're still gonna get countered. They didn't change that in the algorithm, but anyway, they gave him a tool that I think Manta cannot be possibly happier about, which is he can do back turn, jump A, and stay in back turn.
Oh,
Because they gave the hold version, which allows for him to have interesting mix. However, it doesn't stun on hit, so it's not as like. Oh my god, he landed a lethal hit like it's the old school. And look at that damage!
wow.
Dude, you gotta mash against Voldo and neutral, man. He is going to f up your life bar.
I mean, this Hwang is not at -9 yet, so I don't know what's happening.
I
I thought
glad.
that was the strat.
Well, it depends on who you talk to, because like specifically, he's a legacy Hwang player, and I've noticed that most of them don't like really going that spendy in that because they're probably been just working on neutral tools rather than being like, hey, look at this number, I want to shrink it into a negative.
Yes, let's do it. Get all the lethal hits.
Alright, so he's green, gonna get some health back if he 6B plus Ks, gives him the palm. It's basically like art. It's actually kind of interesting about it. It's very comparable in terms of the like tool usage. Except it goes in his
right.
stance, which makes it even cooler.
His bodysuit and his like feather hat are making him look like Raiden in Bloodborne.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Dude, all I see is Yasuo. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Christ. Oh, nice. Look at it. Woo. Good whip punish.
And I'm talking about like all the skins that they make for him too. Like they all have this like hair that's exactly like this.
That's
Just
true, that's
the
true.
mane of justice.
Alright, well, you didn't use the Vector 9A, but that's fine. We got to see the new lethal hit, which is clearly less applicable, but does a ton of damage, so in some ways
Wait,
What's up?
did that just hit differently?
Whoa, what's that?
The low, like he
Oh yeah, so the
has
head
a different animation.
the Mantis head turn low.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no longer lethal.
Yeah, it
Whoa.
lethals on
Whip.
mid counter hit.
Whoa.
Vertical counter hit. I think it might be middle, actually.
That's
I think it's any middle
interesting.
attack.
I thought it was with
Yeah.
verticals.
Did they change how it hits though? Just normally?
No,
Like,
it still
because-
runs into you.
Yeah. Because the way he like got hit in the legs looks like it was longer than normal.
Alright, here we go. Oh, he goes for 4A. Also a new move. There he goes, keeping his plus frames. It's weird. People are like, or I haven't been reading the Voldo Discord, but I think people had the impression that it wasn't that good. But it's a way to keep your turn, and it's very fast.
Right.
He's going for the classic, wants the guaranteed damage instead of the I'm staying back turn, which is interesting. I like it.
I like it. Okay.
Oh.
He's got a lot of health to work fast though.
Yeah, he's gonna
He's
have to
doing
guess right
okay.
a lot of times, but
Oh.
he can poke him out. He's got good. Oh, he gets him with the
Nice.
nice 4KB.
Yo, we're gonna have, this is our mission, Conmai. We have to name all of these sweet moves that he does.
Oh, brother. Well, we'll start with like yellow card.
Dude, it should all just be Yu-Gi-Oh references because it all looks like shades from the Shadow Realm. Like, or he could make a bunch of Shulk references with his like colors that he goes into.
Okay, runs out of juice right at the end, so it doesn't continue the combo. But hey, you're gonna hit him.
His CE is pretty standard too.
Yeah,
it's like
I-16.
Yeah, does about the right amount of damage. I love that low.
Yeah, it's funny because you think he's doing something else, but he's actually just revving up the to freaking like sweep your legs.
Yeah, once people know this character, you're never gonna get hit by that. I don't think, because it's I-50.
Actually, you might, and the reason why is because you can still technically mix with like G hold. If he doesn't press 2 and go into the crouch stance, he actually can still GI like a mash on you.
Wow.
Oh,
I love this combo.
Oh, but it doesn't land the whole way. I think the wall might have messed it up with just a little bit.
Yeah, these combos with back turn B plus K make me feel some type of way, bro. Like, they look so clean.
Wait, did you see that? He still got comboed after getting hit by that. So, honestly, the nerf to the lethal hit isn't actually that big of a deal if you still get KB after it.
Right.
Alright, here we go, taking a swim. Michael Phelps-Areno.
Whoa, you lost half your health. What happened? Voldo does more damage?
He could
Voldo
still
does more damage? Is that what you're telling me, Kamai? You didn't say Voldo does more damage.
He gets a reset. You're still stuck in hell. Like, that's the thing. It's a nerf overall to the boo. But if you still keep getting hit by Manta Scroll, it's still problematic. It's not like, oh, he doesn't have a low anymore. He still has a low. It just gets reset into something different. But it wasn't enough to win the round. We're going to see some more Hwang, which is great.
And Tap said it best. Hwang's 1A is like Mitsu's and Nightmare's 1A had a baby. Because the stats on it is stupid, dude. Like, it's really good.
It had a baby, and all they feed that baby is G Fuel.
And they named it Kevin.
Wow, look at that. He tried to RE, and he got blown up by the fresh break attack outside of Soul Charge. It's almost as if they kind of buffed the character, huh? Okay, going for the hot meta. Oh, ooh.
Combat shooting people out here, man.
It's true. No, I'm serious. Everybody's screaming the death of this character. And I'm like, I don't know. I think they actually gave him better stuff.
I don't know.
Could be the Kilik Discord.
Oh, look at that trade. And it goes in his favor. Look at all that damage. Oh, whoa. Okay. So the biggest issue here is that I'm pretty sure poor Revin has not seen this, like, you know, rat-eating mofo in a hot minute, so he's letting him do whatever he kind of wants.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, that was an interesting drop.
He hit him in the air too. This might kill. Legit.
Not quite.
Ooh.
All right. Thank you, Pro CD. Oh wow! Just ducks underneath the second part. Oh my god! That was okay. They have to buff
please, Okubo!
Utter trash.
Oh
dude.
my god!
That break attack is awful.
It just needs a bigger hitbox.
Bro, Hwang sucks.
Dude, he's like Yoshi now, bro.
Alright, delete the character. Start over.
Oh, he's so close to being guard broken too. Nice full charge. He's out. Oh wow, it still hit him.
I'm so sad.
I mean, we can just put the QA tag and be like, hey, can you maybe make this not as bad? Oh, nice call out. There we go. Slice that pelvis right open. Here we go. Whee!
Yeah.
Dude, he puts the sword in your groin. That's actually awful. At least for Voldo. Poor guy's got enough problems. Oh, got hit. Don't mash in neutral. Because he's going to do like 80 damage?
I just wish I knew what was going on because I'm seeing a lot of new Voldo things and I have no idea what's happening, to be honest.
Okay, so the baseline is the lethal hit on Mantis Crawl head turn is now based off of your opponent mashing. And you get tons of stuff off of that. And then the new move is 4A, which is a guard. It's a break attack that they just added just because he needed options to destroy reversal edge outside of meter usage. Because usually you just, like, you know, pump the pelvis to,
or do that weird, like, turn thing that takes forever, like where you just kind of flip on your back or whatever, because you can't get out of reversal edge like kind of that way if you go with that option, right? But
yeah, you could do flips, but it's not proactive, obviously. So it's.
Yeah. No, adding a break attack in that makes. I totally get why he would get a move like that or something like that, because he needed a way that like you can't just go, oh, I see Manta, I'm gonna press RE, like I think, and almost win every time.
Yeah, exactly. And the weird thing is actually has variable speeds. It's kind of a timing mix-up because when he does it leg turn, it actually is faster. It's hilarious. And then the other version is like. It's weird. They use the same animation, but since it's like a two-facing animation, the side that it comes out on kind of determines its timing. It's very clever design. I really like it.
That's it. Well, Voldo's always been like that, right? Because he's got a bunch of moves that if his head turned to you does completely different things than if his feet are towards you. So having like totally different timings makes sense.
Oh, by the way, they buffed 4K in front turned as well. It's 2 frames faster. So I think it's like I-20. I don't know what to say about that. It's nuts. Like this character kind of got some pretty thick benefits in terms of like if you're not just like Mantis Crawl bot and you want all the meter from that, then yeah, okay, definite nerf. But if frankly, if you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, if you play like Manta, then he got more options, hands down. Like it's not even a question. He's actually much better as a character.
I haven't been able to break down what the long-term stuff is for each character because, you know, you're going to see a master like Manta just be like, this is what he does now, you know? That's basically what I'm waiting for at this point because it's hard to tell exactly what all the changes mean exactly for a game plan's perspective, right? Like some of the characters have made sense. Like Zaz, it's like, oh, he doesn't reverse rig out, but he's a grappler now. Like that's easy to figure out. Like I look at Talim's, and I was saying this earlier, like she's got 2 pages of just stuff. And I don't have time for that. I see Talim like once every 3 months.
Yeah, I think Talim is significantly more fun to play. The changes they made, just from a baseline level, the forward movement change is spectacular. That character feels like she just like zips in past neutral, like she just gets in there so much faster. And the new gimmick, it's gonna, I think the way it'll plan out, right, is that she has like a kind of like katekoi button, right, just like come at me, bro. But I think as time goes on, that will be less useful. However, I don't know about the back movement thing, but I think the change they made to it, I don't know what it is, but it just feels better to move backwards with that character without just even holding back. Because before, what she did is when she walked back, it was like somebody like hit her in the back of the knee too many times, and so she would hobble.
It's clunky. It's clunky.
It was really
I know
weird.
What you're talking about.
Now it's smooth, and it actually kind of helps just like backdash canceling. I don't know what it is. It's the weirdest vibe, but
she had like a Siegfried backdash before, so if it's buffed at all, that's. I don't know if that's good. Like if she needs it really, but
I think it helps how she feels. And then obviously since they nerf her old get-in tools, which is reversal edge and meme, right? It's really good. It's true. Like what you would just jump over mids and absorb shit, and that's all you would do. It was crazy, and it's just like, yeah, I'm glad that they gave her normal movement.
Feels like. I'm sorry, that's exactly what it is. But I just never thought of it that way. Just RE and beam, dude. I just remember when we had offline events. I know, just imagine, right? But
I can't possibly imagine.
I watched like a top 8 match where it was just Talim, Reed, and Aswell to death, and that was the matchup. And I was like, that looks weird. Like the whole time, I was like, why can't he do anything?
Godlike.
I mean, like WNF, like top 8, the very first one when SoulCalibur came out.
Oh god.
What I heard, I've only seen one video, but okay, basically the first match for WNF when SoulCalibur first came out lasted about like 20 minutes. The first top 8 match because of art.
That's insane.
And it was
actually
it was a little interesting.
I vaguely remember. I can't remember who was the person who committed the crime, but I do remember that being a impression that left the building, so to speak. we definitely didn't have like a 60-man bracket the next day.
Yeah, it was
man.
it was a little concerning to start off, but thankfully again a lot of people kind of quickly figured some things out.
I mean, let's just say this. Q used to be the top of rank because he just spammed RE. It was a dark time. Bless that man's soul. But he proved to us that maybe that mechanic was a little sus. Although I would suspect that, like, as the fact of the matter is, everybody who was playing the game hadn't played Calibur, and either you had people who played since 5, right, like all the community, or you had people who had played since 2, and they don't know jack shit about the game about playing small. So of course they're gonna get absolutely blown up by a guy who's just like, hey, this mechanic seems really good.
I have no shame, and I will tell you this. I literally got 4th at the first Midwest Championship, like right when the game came out, because I just RE'd, and I was playing Zaz, so I was just CEing and REing the whole bracket. It was really stupid.
Speaking of having no shame, I heard a rumor that you played Linkors online with Hwang and just 1-8 him to death.
Did I?
He might have been under a different... I'm joking. I just heard the word Necromancer and I got load, and I'm like, that sounds about right.
Well, what?
I don't know. Was he the Bloodborne name?
Oh, that probably sounds exactly...
Because he was the first mirror match I played. And I didn't know what I was doing.
That's so
I
funny.
probably...
That's God.
I don't know. If it was... That's the only one I can think of. That's the only... Like, I've played the same, 4 people this entire time. I've been trying to actually, learn the character, and I just keep fighting the same people. So it's... I don't know what to do. But, that was, hour 1, bro. What do you want from me?
I don't blame you. I'm just saying. I'm glad that you've kept your name out there by being a terrorist online.
Hey, it was more 4-4A, bro. 4-4A
Okay, fair enough.
Is the real business, because you could get a wall rising K in there, and that move is at least I-12, I-14, so it's just hitting you with frames, right? And as long as you don't sidestep, so it's, I don't know, man. I just noticed I was like, why does everything I do that involves back is a low? So, what else are you gonna do?
It's true. I mean, they're good lows, and some people's eventually gonna know how to block them. I think. Fingers crossed. I'm still waiting for the day I decide to rank. Then all I'm gonna do is find other people playing the mirror. I'm gonna be like K them all day, or case I B them. I love that. Case I B is the most toxic low I've ever experienced in my life. It flies high. It has a insanely stupid hitbox because you can knock him out of the air, but if you don't get him early enough, he just soars over all sorts of dumb mids and just pops you in the leg. And it's -8 on block if you don't block the first part. So
yeah,
it's the funnest thing.
This character, he just has so much. I may have to pop out really quick. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. That was fast.
All right.
I heard the Steam big picture sound.
Yeah, so we're double checking a couple of settings within the servers because we're having a couple of players who've been having issues using their gamepads, and I think we found the correct fix. So we're trying to apply that to make sure it's not going to happen ever again.
Gotcha.
So apologies for that wait.
Rip.
You want to know? Oh, I guess while we kill time, you want to do the thing now, Kalmai? Since we got some
what
time.
Thing?
The trailer.
Yeah, sure.
I guess we can do it. I don't. I mean, Wrangle's doing it, so the station 1 might be up pretty quickly. So we can probably still wait until we do it, but I don't know.
Well, let's. Whenever we get a moment break, we'll just crack it out and we'll talk about it.
Oh, never mind.
It's nothing new. It's for people who have not been in the loop recently. Deus Ex Calio is basically the closest thing we're gonna get to an online major for this game for foreseeable future. It's a big endeavor that has been put forward by, Sabin Deus, our Lord and Savior of the Parsec space. It's basically at a server set in Ohio. Is allowing us to potentially have an actually really good Parsec experience that works for both sides of the coasts. So definitely join and hit that. We want to hit that player cap because honestly, I'll be on. Like, it's one of those things where if we don't populate it, why bother? Kind of vibe. I'm gonna constantly push it that way because I know he's been working hard on it and making everything cool, and even researching that server because you can't just like fire up a server on that chart. It's just because there's so much demand for that specific space. So if we're not going to show up for a tournament like that, it doesn't matter what your skill level is because we're going to have casual stations open on the damn thing. I don't know what to say. It's like we have 64 players in Caliber, and then it's a Saturday. I think it's possible for us to fill it up. So let's let it rip.
Saturday
instead of Wednesday. It's a different day.
It's only Hwang Day here, okay?
It is Hwang. Well, Hwang Day was actually like yesterday, so I don't know what to say. Well, actually, it probably was Monday to be honest. If Cheat Engine had anything to do with it, so.
So I thought Hwang Day was like 5 hours ago.
Hwang Day is never ending.
Hwang Day is every
really
day.
Stop Hwang.
At least for like another week or two.
I think so, because he's fun to play. He's not hard to pick up, and he has a million lows and a really insane mechanic. He requires a PhD. The fact that the character has 3 unique stances, 2 of which are four stances, 2 of which spawn out of transitions into those stances. Listen to your soul charge, and 4 different modes. Holy crap! Like, what a character! And almost like every single one of his lethal hits are conditional on either the numbers thing or which aura you're in, and it's just like, wow, yeah. Charting out this character is gonna take some time. Thank God we have smart players, because this is one of those characters that if they drop this character at launch, I think people will still be figuring stuff out about it. So it's kind of cool to give us a lot of busy time before, hopefully, they give us Season 3, because, oh my god.
Woo!
I swear to God, if they don't drop Season 3, I don't know what to tell Bamco. Like, that team is literally doing everything they possibly can to keep almost every component of this game engaged. Short of, frankly, giving the cast players, like, parts that are new, because they're just recycling parts. But, man, like, plot-wise, they've jumped the shark so many times to enable us having cool characters. We can't ask for any more. They have bent the rules of space and time itself to ensure that we can actually get SWI in this game. Anyway,
it's gonna happen.
All right, who do we got? Zeph versus Zedd, and Zeph is on the character, the kind of the off character of the day, the Kilik.
Zeph is playing Kilik?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he has one. He's had one for
I definitely know that, but I haven't seen it in like literally forever. So
yeah, he tends to play it from time to time. It's pretty solid. I know Valkyrie loves it because he's able to make use of tools that most people will say that's pretty bad. Also, he counted to 4 and he wins.
He counted to 4. Imagine if you could only count to 4 and not count to 5.
His name is Jin, and he plays League of Legends. Thanks. I'll be taking my check now.
I was saying, in this game, fool. Too many League references today.
I know, right? We haven't really stopped. Wow.
Thick. I haven't seen that much back and forth since like month 1 of this game. Like, you remember when everyone used to re-GI each other?
Yeah, that was before they knew the pain of death. Oh my god!
Just CE.
Could you imagine going into that stance and be like, yes, I'm about to dodge stuff, and then your boyfriend just slams the stick down on your freaking cranium?
Look at my super tech crouch. I don't care.
It's like I'm gonna lay down the pipe, dude.
It's Hwang time.
Yes.
I'm not touching that one.
Yeah.
Me neither. It's only one character would. Oh, what? The evasive properties on low-res and K though. Wow, that was a really good A-check.
Okay. Big guard damage.
Can I fuck up the low? Nice. Same two. Xephukai, double good blocks on both sides. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, he got complained to death.
Is that called getting Karen? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Getting nagged for the slightest like.
You just got Karen, bro.
Yeah. It's like, you had Oki Zebe, no, I'm just gonna Karen. Oh no, it's Abyss Commando, and it was actually a back turn setup. It is Abyss Commando, bless.
I was about to say he went for the memes. I didn't know Xephukai went for the memes.
Dude, Zeph plays this game to have fun, not just to be a god of the game, dude.
No, I'm very aware. He definitely has fun. Oh,
it's a guard break. Yo, dude, those stinky feet smashed open that guard.
I think he did that on purpose, actually.
I mean, it's good to get at the end. Yeah.
I'm not sure if like the kick regular fall, unless he just missed the just frame or something, right? Is there a just frame there?
I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed follow-up. So.
Oh, back turn. Man, it always hits. When does that move never hit you?
That move is magnetic to me. I don't know.
When I block it.
When I block it. Chunk.
Ooh, nice whip punish.
Sorry, Abyss and Valkyrie are my homies. I play them a lot.
Yeah, I never block that move.
Yeah, you don't really expect it, because you're like, haha, I advantage, wait.
You know what always happens, though? It's like, because I'll half-turn someone around for 2 seconds, and they're not really back-turned, but they're just mashing K, and it just comes out. And you're like, oh, you were back-turned. That's cool.
Yeah, I actually can't wait for the time when Hwang shows up, and then, like, he gets, like, an I-12 punish, right? And he just K4s, and then the Kilik's like, haha, you fell for my trap. Oh, that was a really ambitious IP, but I like it because you would have cleared over most things.
Oh, big call out on the Oki. Dies for it.
Ooh. Excellent one raising B spacing. Make sure that she doesn't show up in your front door asking to sleep on your couch.
I mean, that was a pretty just good reaction, because I have a very good feeling Zeph knows this matchup.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe he mained Xianghua. I don't. Some other universe, huh?
Never. He's never done that before.
but Zedd's mixing, looking really good. Triple B. Ooh. And
He hit him
at the end.
He hit him out of either solo attack or CE, by the way, too. So he lost a meter.
Dude, I love how he screams, "Damn, I lost."
Yeah. the specific quotes, like, for these two are kind of funny. Because Kilik becomes the most, like, nicest person about losing and winning all the time.
Oh my god, he stepped back to okay, it's a miracle. Whoa, okay, we spinning.
The heal. So Steph likes to go right for the heal.
I feel like that maybe might be Legacy Kilik? Because you could just what?
That's a cool move.
That was a cool duck. Is that consistent? I've actually haven't seen that whip that often.
I mean, Xianghua's small, right? Or can anyone do that? That was sick. Good
That
on
was
Zedd.
really cool. I'm just surprised.
No, seriously, good on Zedd. Pats for Patrick out here, because
Did he
Zedd?
step it?
No, he ducked it. He definitely ducked it.
Yeah.
He definitely ducked it. He jumped over him. I've never seen that happen. Whips on X. I knew it. Tiny girl privilege. Got it.
I knew it. The foot binding is working out. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I guess that's love interest privilege right there. Can't think of it any other way. It's like, check out this cool move. Ah, it doesn't work on my girlfriend. Wham.
That's how it always is, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be like that, dude.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, well played by Zedd. Was that? Oh, winter semis. Okay, quick. So he's not out of the tournament yet.
Welcome to the stage of history.
We'll see if we see that Kilik again. I wonder if that's just because of this last patch. Like, did Kilik get some good stuff? I didn't really
his soul
check him out
charge.
either.
Holy moly! And B, he got I think it's either A slide B. I think.
Isn't his soul charge always holy moly? Like,
Yeah, but now it's like quite literally like holy. He sucks health back, and he doesn't die as fast in guts, so it's pretty good. And yeah, they gave him a good step kill button too as well. So it's not a bid, but it'll do. It's fast.
So this will be interesting.
Yeah, this is always a treat.
Well,
Moon fans and oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this matchup changed like a while ago, where the throws aren't heavy attacks anymore. So this matchup is actually pretty 50-50 now.
I'm curious to see how all the Astaroths are going to adjust to a game plan that a targeted nerf that kind of blows up their core game plan. Because you can't chain throw unless he guesses right anymore.
Zasalamel is actually the grappler here. Please tech forward, people. What did I say? I've been telling people since day one of this. Start teching forward like every throw. There's no reason not to. That forward throw, even if you don't have curses, is about 57 damage. With one curse, it's like 83. And with two curses, if you tech wrong, you can take 120 damage.
Hey, Oopsie Daisy. Doesn't break it. We're gonna get put across the knee.
Okay. I guess he just...
Oh no, the classic. that's like the vintage ring out, man. We've seen that since season 1.
That's one of the few that exists now. I mean, you could definitely do a lot of different stuff, but that's always gonna be there. You just went for the other one.
Okay, just wait in that. Oh no! He's okay. He's okay.
He's trying to go for the spicy stuff. That's kind of hard to hit, but it can hit on Astaroth. Goodbye.
You know, he had the health lead. Why not just stay near a place where you could just kill your opponent in one hit? Ooh, nice Voldo score. Oh my god, okay. Doesn't fall for the ye old fromage.
He hit him with the ring out lethal hit, though. I love that.
Nice Actually, the funniest thing about, I think, this matchup is that the developers clearly felt like the changes to verticals was sufficient to... What the hell?
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I was shocked.
I was
very close. You're dead.
Goodbye. But yeah, like, that him not getting hit by as many verticals would be leverage enough to keep him really strong despite throw nerfs. Because they only gave him buffs on 2 tools that are really kind of niche. They didn't really touch him as much.
Cleaning time's pretty dope, dude.
It's dope, but it's like, it's not a core game plan tool.
No,
right?
I know. Like, the overall command throw changes actually just hurt Astaroth just in general, but I think the biggest part about it that people don't understand is that throw, after you get out of it, you're back way farther than you usually are. So you can't do guaranteed follow-ups like for anything. So it's not always Astaroth's turn, which was honestly pretty busted before. So I think Astaroth's been seeing buffs for like a straight 2-year period, so I think he can take an nerf or 2.
I mean, I guess I think beating reversal edge with throws is kind of like like, it's not something that you're gonna see that much in a high level play. I would imagine it's good against good against the cheese though. All right, cleaning time, our first time.
Like, that's good. That's like a good solid neutral option now. It's not just like a weird call out move.
Okay, pulls in. The classic 6B getting sucked in again. Nice break. Woo. Good break. Yeah, that distance is so long. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. What?
Yeah, he's not dead, I don't think. Even if he did the right thing. Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Shoryuken!
Yeah, he's actually Astaroth's a Shoto. I don't know if you guys know. There's plenty for him to Tatsu. Okay, we block it a lot. Oh, he gets him with the high ground. Woo.
Oh, I'm
Oh my
angry
God.
for you, Nitty. I'm so sorry. He got grabbed out of the... So 2-2B doesn't tech crouch forever, and you can get hit at the end of it.
Second time's a charge for Nitty. Good soul charge though, gonna get out of the pressure and have a very large meter advantage. Gonna drain it completely. That block string, haha! I was waiting for this. Never mind.
Nice mix-up. Yeah. That's always gonna be good, right? Alright. Actually punished it that time.
Woo! Like
Does the no cancel. Yeah. He refuses to tech forward. What? Is it something that's the opposite or something?
Ooh. Okay, we got the throw break. Lethal hit. See if he gets an opportunity to use it though. Of course, actually, the last time he fished for it a lot, he lost the round, so he's probably not too keen on letting it rip.
That was cool.
Oh!
Went
And then he
for
just kept walking.
I mean, that's definitely a good option there to do the 6K, right? But that's a big vertical.
Yeah, actually, it was a really smart commit because, like, if you think about it, your opponent has, like, what's the frame advantage on 3K, 3K, 3AK?
3AK. Oh, it's like minus 8 or 6.
Okay,
so
that's not bad. Like, it still allows you to enforce.
Yeah, for sure. I at this point I forget what he even tried to do.
I mean, it was an impressive attempt. I think it was a good Hail Mary. Unfortunately, it just doesn't pan out. Nitty was just like, yes, I will continue to exercise my right to step.
Yeah. Oh, he did. Yeah. 6K. Like, I mean, that's a good option. He had the lethal hit locked in, right? And it's like a sick tech crouching move. But 2-2B is just like a really good thing in the matchup because, like, what does everyone say against Astaroth? You just you step duck and you'll get out of the way because his like horizontal mids aren't very good. That's why he has to use like Bulba and stuff like that. But 2-2B gets around that basically does the same thing, but it loses to armor. So that's like that's the back and forth of the matchup.
Got it. All right, we got ourselves Wrangle versus Rip City. This is gonna be a spicy match.
I like seeing this. I don't get to see this matchup too often.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because, like, well, especially now since Steph is better.
Yeah.
Or at least against anti-Raphael stuff. Because I'm curious to see if... I'm not sure if any strings got affected by the change, because I feel like that's the first place I would imagine things would be going a little bit south. Is like alpha prep pressure for verticals, but I guess not.
I mean...
Okay, triple AGA, let's go.
You're really good at those, bro. I like it.
Keep zoning, why not?
Bam. Bam.
Oof, gets hit by the low. Toes are officially clipped. Whoa!
Very good hit. Big counter hit. Ooh, goes for the mid.
Well played. Alright, so back to round 2. Okay, wow. Really hard call out by Wrangle. Really trying to sniff out that backstep, but it wasn't meant to be.
Ooh, calls him out on the sidestep. Reversal edge.
Is that gonna Woohoo!
Wow. That's one hell of a punish.
Oh, and he's just gonna walk it back. Oh, runs in reversal edge, expecting the AGS perhaps.
That was intense.
Woo!
What kind of madman runs up and REs at your face?
At that range, it actually didn't seem that bad. If you expect your opponent to zone you out, especially with that health lead, so I think it's a good way to throw off the tempo a little bit. I like the idea, it just didn't pan out.
Yeah.
Oh, chuckles.
Oh
no, no. Okay. Oh, he's still in danger of getting run out. Oh, he gets the most report. Good reaction to the bubble.
He has no choice.
Oh. We're just getting into his grill. Raphael. Looking spicy. Okay, good. Okay. Wow, catches the back step too.
Oh, get the follow-up though.
Oh, good roll. Uh-oh. Never mind, not quite.
2-6 a meter too.
Great on wake up. Uh-oh. What up, what up? Whoa. Oh, Michael Bublé, dude.
Dude, Bubblegum Blast is always going to be good.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever be bad. They did nerf the amount of damage it does on block, though. So,
good.
Kudos to the development team for, healing us.
Wow.
Oh my god, AGA doubles. And runs up throws, keeps up the pressure. Really not letting loose. Oh my god, almost forgets to ring out. Tries it again for the memes. Wow, he phased through that 3B like nobody's business. Tragedy strikes? Yes, it does. Woo! Man, you could definitely... I'm definitely feeling the changes to verticals right now.
Yeah, I feel like Raph can't just oppress you. There's like certain instances where I was... Usually you can keep advantage at certain points. And I found this with Zaz too. When they nerfed all of his verticals, and you just like whiff really hard now, I don't know, it kind of throws you off, especially if you're not used to it yet.
Yes. Big bleeders. Okay, he's been 2 for 2 for that. Okay, nice, goes for the low this time. Definitely mixing it up. Oh my god, that wall combo is getting weird. Oh! Damn, dude.
Look at this damage.
Look at that block. Great defense.
Nice prep.
Woo! 3A. Getting that run counter. Really nice pause in between there to open up the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to the 4-4 beat from downtown. Let's go. Okay. Man.
Ooh, nice duck. Oh, that's what he's doing.
Woo.
Nice pickup.
Oh, interesting. That didn't follow up at all. Uh-oh. Is he dead?
Oh, he tapped the wall in a weird way, so he actually didn't die.
Ooh, wait, he parried that. Oh, never mind. I thought he GI'd. Not RE.
No. Yeah, RE's way slower than it used to be.
Woo! But he's not out of the woods yet.
Nice.
Low.
Sneaky low. It's like Hwang's on the field. Or on the screen. Field, jeez.
Ay! Good stab in the gut.
Yeah, these little micro steps that RipCityOutlaw does, you could really see the difference here.
Woo! Man, that was very one-sided.
I'm telling you, before this patch, a lot of that stuff would have hit him, to be honest.
Wouldn't be surprised. Good spacing by Wrangle, though, not falling for any of the shenanigans, but good 6B comes in. Well, it's not 6B, I don't know my notation enough. Oh, reversal edge.
Ooh,
oh
like
my god,
that.
he knows! So smart.
He did that twice. That's on purpose? That's sick. I thought he did it on accident last time, like, ooh, I could see here. No, he knows that.
Here, Wrangle gets it. Oh, never mind.
Imagine punishing.
I mean, it's the Hedon. It's Vector Siegfried is still definitely a menace to society. Whoa, what? What is happening? This is wild. Okay, soul charge.
Okay.
Gonna slide. Is he gonna check for it? He's still back turn actually. Here we go. Prep pressure.
Ooh. What an option! Going for the throw there to steal the round.
Yeah, staggered offense, winning the day. Uh-oh. He got a free bubble early.
Are you ready for 2 Dark Legacies?
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
I guess I'm not, because he's dead.
As a wise Astaroth once said, you're dead. And that is it. That's all,
Wow,
that's
dude.
all you need.
Welcome to the
Well,
stage of history.
all right, stage change, because I don't think anybody was happy about that. JK. Good stuff to wrangle for having great situational awareness and converting on the combo.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of proud of everybody today. I'm seeing some upsets. It's, you know, I've definitely seen some different games that play out than I thought they were going to today.
I think the new patch has really helped invigorate most people, I think. Just primarily because it definitely encourages much more careful play, I think, and picking your battles well. Instead of, I think what the game was like before, where it's like, you can rely on some pretty strong things to be consistent. But now that the game's a little bit more erratic in terms of movement, it just seems like a much better game. That, and I think a lot of people took breaks as well. And coming back fresh allows you to reevaluate some of your strategies. But otherwise, you usually kind of stay stuck in the mud because you're just like, okay, this is the way the game's gonna be.
Oh, jeez, has Rip City just slapped this man? I'm sorry.
Oh my god. And the base hold on top of it, the cherry on top, this is dominant. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just saying that these games are really sick, but then Rip City just does Rip City things. It just slaps you like 3 times and you die.
Man, I just remember a time when that was completely 100% unstoppable. Nice movement.
Or that move.
Yeah,
Basal
it's
B's. Basal B's like.
that too. Oh man. Ooh! Get
Yo, he
around.
stepped that in reversal edge. That's sick. Thanks, Patch.
I mean, that's not that should have been consistent. All right, goes for the low, gets blocked on. Good defense by Ripsy. Okay, he's probably dead.
No, it's safe.
It's safe. I'm dumb. Well,
Yeah. I don't know why, but it is.
oh, he just gets slammed.
The 6-6B? That's like old school. Just 6-6B, let's go. That move is always awesome.
Oh man, that was explosive. All right, cool. Well, good stuff to wrangle. It was pretty strong set up until the kind of last in the round, but he really showed his stuff.
Yeah. Rip City just turned it on, and when he's on, it's very tough to deal with.
Yeah, it's still hard to recover in this game. Like, it's very momentum based regardless of how slippery you can be.
And I don't really know what Siegfried got changes wise. Maybe
yeah,
we...
that's one of the people I kind of skipped on in terms of reading the patch notes. Let me see if I can.
While you're checking out those patch notes, don't forget about the match renewal, folks. Currently sitting at 118.50. So thanks for the additional donations from Pain Shake and the Happy Color. We appreciate it. There's still any promo codes left to use. Please try and use them again. !Matcherino into the chat. And I'll bring that up. And then you can go and you can try and again contribute and do that. Or again, you can just donate some of your own money if you feel so obliged. But we would very much appreciate it. Also, don't forget that Parsec hosting isn't free. It's not super expensive, but it's not cheap either. So if you can go, again, on the !donate, takes you to Wrangle's PayPal. Again, he's the one who operates and manages all of our AWS servers. So if you go throw him a few bucks so we can keep this going every week on Parsec, we'd very much appreciate it. Because if we run out of funds, we have to go back to regular netcode, which is still not very fun. So, yeah.
So, they made transitions faster, it seems like. And of course, made to be delayable. Interesting.
Yeah, this whole patch is so nuts to me.
This patch, for Siegfried. Oh wait, no, they gave him 2B. They gave him like a buffed up 2B. I remember that. I remember hearing everybody were like, dude, they gave him nightmares 2P from beta. Not quite, but it's definitely a substantial buff when you get a move that normally isn't that used, and it's like, hey, you want 4 frames shaved off of that bad boy? It's like, oh yes, please. But we didn't actually see that much of that in that round, so let's see. I'm trying to think of what he did. That was.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Did he do any like cheap hold stuff or a hold?
I'm not too sure. I mean, it's Rip City. Like he knows how to get in people's heads. And Siegfried's mix-up game, like you wouldn't think, like if you didn't know anything about Calibur, right? And you saw Siegfried, would you call it like? Would you think he'd be a mix-up monster? Like you would think he'd be like a spacey, like keep you away type of character, but he's just like, I'm swinging, let's go. Like he's so crazy in this game.
You know what you should do? Ask James Chen about that experience against Siegfried.
Because I used to play Siegfried like every game, like since 2. And I couldn't play him the same way because it's like most characters in this game. They're like very different from previous iterations of what they do or their core game plan is.
I mean, you could be like Voldo, who changes literally every patch. We've had literally 5 different characters. It's amazing. Talim?
I mean,
who's playing Talim?
I mean, look at Hwang, man. Like they bring him back, and it's just like what? Like every time I see a new move, I just go, why? What? That's crazy. Like
he's just cool though. Although we brought up a good point, right? Like people like talk about like why they like Yun, right? They did say something pretty that kind of got me thinking, which is they had to completely rework Hwang's aesthetic and move list to make him cool, whereas Yun might have been just cool. So, shout out to whoever made that observation, because it's definitely true. They took a scalpel to that man, and we're like, hey, we're gonna make him Bloodborne. We're gonna make him a common rider. We're gonna give him spirit powers. He's gonna be wild as hell. He will still have his key moves, and have like completely terrorist lows, but he's definitely Diffo, right? Especially in terms of his like kind of crazy, super magical mechanic.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm about it though.
Yeah, like, I think it's really cool.
As soon as I saw Cassandra, I was like, the newer characters are gonna be pretty different, because I remember how like core gameplay, she's Cassandra, but she had like. Remember the first time you ever saw her do like the big explosion for range, and you're just like, whoa, that's super cool. And then you look at Hwang and he's like, I got whips and chains and I'm gonna tie you up. Like, what is happening? Like,
yeah, they did a good job.
Cool. This game is so cool.
Turning him into like kind of like a mystical all weapon user. I think it actually plays into his kind of his lore, because like he's always been perceived as like some sort of like cool master swordsman. And I think the best way to sort of like maintain that is to give a character weapons that he doesn't normally use.
Right. It gives me big Necrid vibes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm Hwang with Ivy's chain sword thing, and like, I don't know, dude. I love it. I haven't met anybody who's like, man, this character's lame. I don't know anybody who's saying.
Except for the young diehards, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, dude, I am a young diehard, but I was like, guys, I went with the classic. I'm a function person, honestly. I know people would hate that if they have any idea what I'm talking about, but if it's Hwang or Yeonsung, whatever, I just want that play style. But like character wise, like Yeonsung's kind of cooler. I see what you mean.
I think that's what's cool is that they managed to preserve his feeling of like high risk, high reward play style, but they embedded it into a mechanic where you literally get to see your risk reward play out before you in like your health bar, instead of just necessarily being like, oh well, we're just gonna give him shit frames and call it a day. Because that was my big worry, is that they were gonna just be like, yeah, it's gonna be like Yun. Like, what do you mean? Well, his frames are gonna be pretty whack. It's like, oh no, not in this game. You need some semblance of structure, especially against characters who could just be like, hey, you have an I-10? Well, time to eat shit for like the next like 6 hours. Rapier characters.
All right, we're gonna go with the good old Zedd versus Nitty matchup.
Woo! Really good duck. Excellent defense by Zedd.
Plus, still held frames. Wow. I-10s are good.
Woo!
I don't think Nitty's actually changed his playstyle from the change for that forward throw, because he's basically using it like he would like wall splat with, which it doesn't do that anymore. So
if I know Nitty, I bet there's a good chance he hasn't even read the patch changes.
oh, he knows. I was like, dude, we're a grappler now. Like, we Zazbates talk a lot, alright?
Okay, fair enough.
We're all degenerates.
True.
Leave SHK out of this. Joking. Nice throw. Okay, there's the grappler side coming out, man. He's getting really handsy with Xianghua. Kilik ain't gonna be happy about it.
I mean, that's been there, so that ain't new. Getting all handsy.
Uh-oh. Nice delay. Gonna catch Zedd Preston. Oh, really good AP. Very disruptive and well played. But unfortunately, it's not like a game-defining move. It ain't like, you know, what should like Sung Mi into 4-4B where it's like, haha, my turn. Also, Oki, eat it.
Eat it. Eat all of it. He is still getting +6, but he also, you know, like everyone.
Oh my god! Dude, his AP usage is actually godlike. Sorry, I interrupted your analysis.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
I'm just saying, like, he's trying to throw a lot, but the +6 frames is worse, and the pushback. That's the bigger part about all these command throws. They push back farther, which is not good for like a lot of characters.
I think the +6, but a little bit distance might be not terrible for Zos though, because if they start showing that they want to move, you could just like 3A them, right, to deny movement.
Yeah, I mean, it's still good. It's just you don't really get much from them teching, and I think that's like the biggest change with all the command throw changes. Is you don't just get like basically another turn that's free. Like you do have to worry about stuff now.
Satisfied now?
Okay, he's gonna keep his health lead even though he just got C'd. That's fine. Good throw.
Oh, you're he didn't do it.
Oh, a guard! I didn't even know that did that. Oh my god, dude! You freaking
Nitty didn't do it.
Christ
Nitty
almighty.
didn't do it. He didn't do the new stuff that would have killed. Oh man, I'd be kicking myself, man.
No, I'd be kicking Zedd. I'd be pissed. He just teabagged me at the end of that, even after a combo drop. Even whoa, interesting counter hit. That's actually got to be a persistent thing, though. I think in some ways, I think the renewed freedom of movement is luring us into a false sense of security, because if you press buttons too early, you still get counter hit. Okay, the Revenge of Nitty. Here we go.
Oh. He was waiting for the hold there, and he didn't do the long hold. That was very good. Now here's the mix-ups now.
Yeah, there it was.
Doing back throw. He's just doing back throw. He did front throw probably the whole last match. So back throw is going to be basically guaranteed.
Whew. Flash. Rocking it back. Wow, great step. Ooh.
Yeah, the last hit track said he knew it.
Yeah, good patience from Zedd. Yeah, the big swings. Here we go. Momentum time. Oh, it's not stopping. There's no brakes on the Zots train.
I wonder if he tried to step it at the last second.
Oh, interesting. He GI'd after that. Oh,
you're
no! No!
What?
Oh,
Zedd didn't even believe it. I don't think anyone believed that. Are you kidding me?
I'm shook, dude. I can't believe that worked.
Verticals got nerfed, bro. That would have hit last patch. I'm telling you right now.
Holy crap.
That would have hit last patch for sure. Wow.
Did they change Zasi at all?
No, it's a big vertical though. It's a very, very, like, imagine a blade slice in the middle of all that. That's really what the hitbox is.
I just don't understand how anything changed that would allow that to be different, because it's not based off of movement. Or whatever, anyway.
Alright. I'm telling you, man.
Okay, back into the wall. Not quite. Never mind. I keep forgetting. It's a...
Yeah.
It's the face slide.
It's a big change.
Oh! Getting caught. Oh my god, how does... Zedd's wacky timing is actually paying off. Like, dividends. We're talking, like, he's putting in all the money in the stock portfolio and the Tesla, and they're just like, hey, Tesla just invented a car that is also a gun.
Have you ever had a safe launcher before? I mean, I wish I had 3 of them.
Okay, Diddy Kick coming out, namesakes. Okay,
Hey.
oh boy, here we go.
What is happening? That was Soul Attack. That was Soul Attack. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm feeling like this is one of those days where, like, Nitty has good reason to be upset about Parsec.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was interesting. There's definitely something else going on here. That's gonna put a curse on. Goes for the throw again.
Oh
Gets
my
Dark
God.
Broken. Yeah. Yeah.
well, I feel you, dude. That you just
I
got
even said it.
fucked by
Yeah.
the input buffer. It sucks, dude.
Yeah. There's anytime you see a CE, especially from Zaz in like a combo, that's definitely not what you were trying to do.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see if
One more.
Nitty can recover from the forces that are literally trying to, like, fate itself is conspiring against this man.
Okay. Doing more forward throws.
I think Holman needs to carve his own fate, as Kilik would say. Oh my god, this combo is actually wild.
Good damage. Wow.
Ooh, good cancel into the mix. Damn.
Wow. I would hate to deal with that. It was a good mix-up.
Woo! Tip hits. Okay.
That's interesting.
Is that the new 6B pressure?
We're gonna call it yes.
Because they did buff that. That's actually like fresh. That's fresh off of the presses when it comes to the character.
Big damage though. Classic Zaz.
Okay,
That
spin
is
block.
a big thing. And what I've said about that throw change is it really does hurt his like reverse wall game, which is actually super strong.
That was
No.
awesome. I don't know what to say. Well
Yeah.
played. Alright, he's not dead yet though. He's gonna have
No,
like 1 or 2
definitely
pokes
not.
away.
Don't let do it. Yeah. Don't meme. You got Karen, bro.
Oh my god! I just had a feeling that was gonna happen too. Oh,
Yeah.
my
He
stomach
went
just
to lay
sank.
down.
So much
You know
momentum.
what should have happened? He should have 4-4K'd that man and killed him for that.
This is. Oh, there's so much momentum in his favor. My god, Zedd is just running away with this. He got. Dude, what he did was the equivalent of getting on the ground, somehow getting the associate to get the manager, and then the manager had to get the district manager, and then the district manager caved in and gave the Karen what she wanted.
Karen
God
won
damn.
today.
Excellent. No complaints here.
She went in the right store. Yeah, I don't know. But games are games. Results are results. Wins are wins. That was that was solid by Zedd. Zedd's been on fire all day today, actually.
Yeah. Oof, man. I have mixed feelings about that because there's clearly some physics going on that prevented things from happening that would allow Nini to be able to get his momentum back. But good games from Zedd. He definitely he definitely played very well. There were a lot of moments there where, I mean, heck, I remember that the two APs he did. One was like just kind of in neutral and it worked, and then the other one was like, "Hey, I knew you're gonna. I'm smelling the low," and he just does it, and I'm just like, I can't believe it worked. What the hell?
Right.
And multiple crybaby kills, just well played.
Yeah, Zedd's been on fire all day today. I'm seeing a new that's what you were saying earlier, right? That new invigoration of the game, like
Yes.
new patch, get your mind flowing on like all the stuff that you have to actually pay attention to now, because the game's different. It's not the same game as it was a couple days ago.
Yes, definitely more risk involved with being an attacker, and I think that's the core thing that's gonna really keep this game going. Is that this game's greatest criticism, I feel, has been based around the fact that it kind of poses itself as a defensive game because movement is so good. But when movement isn't actually good, it's kind of sus. It's hard to describe it because, yeah, it does. You do value, the ability to create pressure. But in this game specifically, because pressure is kind of easy to come by because you don't have to spend 6 million years in the lab getting confirms and all that stuff, it definitely makes it a little bit harder to stay in the game because what your skill set is it takes more skill to be frankly strong and neutral than it does to be like, haha, I just read this string.
Yeah. Like you guessed right.
Yeah, it's like I know the Oki and I know my strings, I'm gonna win. But here we go. Speaking of somebody who's really good at just playing the game in general, we got ourselves
Sophie.
So Moonpass versus Zeph.
It's Zeph, yeah.
This is gonna be real, man. We're gonna see stuff that's come out of the darkness. Woo.
I mean, I don't think this matchup got any better for Astaroth. So.
I think it got pretty significant. But if you have Poseidon Tide,
I mean,
so
Ground Star Poseidon's Tide is really good. It's like being Hwang at -5.
All right, here we go. Nice Oki throw.
Catch him.
Dude, wow, goes for the long stomp.
Whoa. Doesn't duck the throw there, and gets caught on the ground.
Get a 2A though. Gonna get soul charged out and in bad position, but the nice BA zoning.
The BA. That move is so good. Wow, that was a big lethal hit.
Wow, the distance, but doesn't get the follow up. Kind of disruptive. Okay.
Okay. Just frames.
Wow, excellent call out on the armor throw. Just blows him up big time.
That's a big thing about this matchup. Just in general. It's really hard to throw.
Wow, going for the 1A, but great soul charge to not have to guess anymore. Spin. Oh, he tried to punish, but he gets blown up.
I don't know what he tried to do there. But it ran into the blender hitbox and Moonfans actually took it. Oh, these armor throws are so sick.
Woo.
Thought he was going to stay on the ground.
Wow, kind of a classic throw. I haven't seen one of those in a hot minute. From Astaroth, at least. Get 2A plus B, gonna get the pressure. Wow, that 1K whiffed? Huh.
Got nerfed, bro.
Is it really nerfed?
A couple patches ago.
Oh.
The hitbox got smaller.
Huh. I guess Moonfans' spacing is actually impeccable, because I haven't seen that whiff in a hot minute, from Xephukai.
Yeah, it's hit or miss, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's because Astaroth, where his hitbox is not where his body is.
Yeah, skipping leg day working out for him, I guess.
Right.
Good challenge by Xephukai. The 2GB Ogi still working as intended. The danger here is that Moonfans has a more volatile game plan, and somebody who gets more solid over time is definitely Xephukai. He's so good at analyzing the game piece by piece and making adjustments mid-match.
Yeah, and that's really the big thing with Astaroth and tournaments in general. Like, eventually somebody's gonna try to figure you out, and it's up to you to always be on top, just like that. Holy
Jesus Christ!
Cleaning time! What a buff!
I think he actually called out the wake up task B that he normally does.
Yep, I'm sure he did because I've seen some major callouts this whole match.
Oh!
What? Misses. Yes.
Woo! Alright, here we go. Match point for Theft.
Wow.
Actually
I
wild.
love this. Yep. Not enough frames there. Oh, these armor throws are so sick.
Oh, the Oki throw and the hold.
Okay.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
really wanted the extra plus frames. So good disrespect by Xephukai.
Yeah.
Oh, cleaning
But-
and he ducks under the punish attempt.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Really
60
close.
save. Oh,
Oh, he caught him on the task. He caught the task, dude. He was trying to angel step a B, bro. I'm telling you.
he just
This
knows
is
when
so
he's gonna
good.
come. Pick up.
He's making this matchup look good.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, Oki throw.
Guys
Happiness throw.
size.
Full charge, kick him out. Okay, running in, dash.
Ooh.
Oh my god, caught the step.
He's dead. He's dead.
Wow.
Moon fans on a tear right now.
See if you can keep the momentum.
Oh no, he didn't think he'd finish the whole thing.
Wow, great GI. Okay, here we go. Let's see, Oki goes for 6B, but gets soul charge in the face. Back to neutral. Dude, big, huh? Didn't knock down.
He hit with the handle piece.
Interesting. I didn't know that I had two different hitboxes.
Yes.
Oh, nice Xia. Great throw break.
Oh
Got one
no,
more
she
tier
still
reversal. Oh, it
got
doesn't
one,
work.
another one.
Woo! Great 6-6A.
Solid play by Steph.
Okay,
But yeah.
Uno.
That 2A plus B, like if you hit with the handle portion, you can basically get punished for it. Like if you hit like real close to the whole handle, it's like a different hit than with the actual axe part. There's like a sweet spot to it. Because it reaches like further than Ivy's stuff, right? So if you hit with like the handle part, you kind of get punished for it.
Kimuro come on Shrine Grounds. Okay, here
Bobby.
we go. Okay, and weaving a lot of 4B in there. Catches throw.
Yeah, there's a lethal. Oh, he dropped it!
Sad drop. Okay, he's doubling up. Oh, no! The
no!
blood.
He got hit by the cheese.
Oh, watch
Oh,
this up, man. Great reverse ring out.
you gotta watch out for him.
This might be kind of detrimental to Moonfans' mental. We'll see. Actually, doesn't look like it's affected him all. He's really rearing to go. Just to the 2A, but just out of range.
How did that whip? I need answers.
Task cancel on the 6XB. Interesting new layer to the mix-up game.
Oh, it's a good sort of punish.
Man, these... Oh, okay, the 1K hold. And the Oki throw. Oh! Oh!
He's been so good with these armor throws. It's... Oh, I love it. He's hit like every single one. Oh no, he went low that time.
God, okay. He's on a throw break train, dude. This guy cannot be thrown right now. Zeph showing that he can do the guessies as best as anybody.
Oh my god.
Okay, I just lied. He's actually mixing so hard.
Oh, he lost a whole beater. Lethal hit. Yeah, do the easier combo. Oh, what? No way. Did that change? Or am I dumb? That had to have been a combo.
He teched out?
I don't know, but gotta keep going. Move fans, don't let that shake you.
He's full charge to gather his marbles a little bit. And the bull rush at the start. Man, I don't get how he does it. The 2-2Bs are godlike. Great throw. Oh, and he gets the full thing. One more poke, and that's getting the 2K clean and simple. And 2 sticks of butter. Whew.
Oh, the A+B hitbox is nerfed. That's what it felt like, something like that. I wonder if a lot of stuff is like, oh my god, I love this combo.
Oh my god.
BA.
Moon fans, oh my god, he got a perfect.
Moon fans.
Bro.
Did he just
That's my boy.
Did he 2-1?
That's my boy.
Did he just 2-1?
Yeah, that's 2-1.
Did Move fans just take Seth out of bracket?
He did.
Wow. Okay. Moon fans.
Moons has a lot of experience fighting various different Sophies, and is actually pretty good at that matchup from time to time.
I saw every armor throw hit. Every low throw was just godlike. Like, yo, this character's nerfed.
Yeah, no, like, it was crazy because, like, the more I think about, like, how that all played out, well, okay, Sophie actually wasn't very much of a beneficiary of the patch notes either, as far as I can tell. Like, 668 damage reduction and kind of just simple buffs to her throw game aren't, like, I don't know, they weren't crazy, but Astaroth's kind of in the same bin, right? I mean, we saw the A+B nerf literally manifest itself, a combo that normally has, that kind of baked into muscle memory, no longer being perfectly applicable to the situation. So it is like, I'm really impressed. Like he just played that game from the brain. That's it.
We've seen it a lot though, right? Where Moon fans, like, there's definitely some weeks he looks unstoppable. Like, you're just never touching the guy. And then there's sometimes he'll play against somebody that just, you know, stomps on him. So I think that's just the Astaroth paradox, man. Like, if you play Astaroth, that's just how it is.
Moon fans, don't do this to us. Don't do it to us.
Oh, was he up?
He was gonna pick Grow, which I actually respect, but also disrespect because I'm not sure if it's good to be like, hey, let's switch to a character that I haven't touched in a hot minute when I'm on fire with Astaroth.
Who's also a bit different now after the patch.
Yeah.
Grow's pretty cool now. He's not, like, obviously his, like, meme low isn't as memey, but he's got some cool stuff now, so.
His new meter burn move is really sick.
Yeah, Black Gabbit is amazing. Yeah. All right, off to a strong start. Getting a throw, nice chunk of change. Whoa.
But the reason Move fans is in losers is because of Nitty, though. So
that's true. That's true. Let's see if
so maybe that's why he wanted to play someone else potentially.
Okay, no ring out. He's safe. Okay, now he's dead.
It's an interesting dynamic at the ring edge now, because if he does get a throw, it's almost always a forward throw that's guaranteed because you're always going to tech back, right? So, like, it actually makes the mind game of his throws a lot better, even though the reverse ring out is nerfed, right?
Oh, not quite that
now.
Whew.
You're dead.
Not
Oh,
quite.
didn't connect.
Fell out of the combo a little bit.
Now you're
here
dead.
We go. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love how Astaroth is as tall as that fence, and I always just imagine where he just gently tosses you over, like, here you go.
Uh-oh.
Flash attack. Big damage.
Wow. What a What a crouch throw.
Voldo, because he got the ring out last round.
Man,
Mix up. Oh.
you'll get 3 AB though. Playing Pete?
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. That looked really weird, but
That was
you're
really
dead.
funny.
Yeah.
Man.
Why did
he dropped the grind combo.
Why did he just like bounce off of nothing? I knew he was dead, but like, come on, that looked so bad. This stage, I swear it's this stage. Is he in the
Is he getting a
wall?
wall splat? Oh my god. Oh my god.
He wasn't close enough for a good follow-up, but makes good use of it though.
Pressure is not stopping from Moonfans. Okay, great step. Okay, close to the edge though. Nice tech. Great throw, better break. Stomps. Tempo.
Oh, in the wall.
Splat. Wow, rare wall splat from that move.
Interesting. Oh,
Wow.
CE. Very good.
Really smart. Super, super smart. Knowing he wanted to get his turn back immediately. He took the bait, immediately dies for it.
That was interesting because he actually did a combo to where he would get that type of Oki though. Like, you're gonna mash. I know you're gonna mash when you get up, so I'm gonna set you up for a CE thing. Because there was not a combo in the world that was gonna kill it there. So, that was actually... That's really cool. That he actually does some very interesting things with the character.
Yeah, it was really solid proactive defense. And like at worst, he would get his turn back, right? Because if he blocked it.
Right.
So actually very calculated.
Oh. Speaking of calculated, getting hit by 6 BB lethal hit over and over.
Wow, good stay on the ground. Gets the command grab. Are we resetting into one? Goes for the scoops.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. Using a lot of 2-2B. Oh, no way, you're dead. You're dead.
Not
Oh,
quite.
why did I whiff? Oh, now you're,
Alright,
now
it's
you're
actually
dead,
just
right?
always a reset. That's the second time he stuck the landing after
The Great
flubbing it.
American resets are killing me, bro. This is too much. Oh my god. He's so good at placing those. Soul attack. He's mad now. Then he's playing mad.
Oh.
Ooh, nice sidestep.
Yeah, it doesn't unfortunately get the whip punish with the 2-2B. A little bit too slow. Woo!
Okay, that's not really guaranteed.
Great reversal edge. Never mind. Bad reversal edge. Okay, doubles it up. In with the B. Oh, goes for K.
Oh,
Who's
this
gonna
could
win?
be bad.
Oh, it's great for Diddy.
Not gonna kill. Oh, it is gonna kill. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know my own character. I'm sorry.
Right, 2-6 of butter though for Nasty Asty. We'll see if he's gonna be able to capitalize on at least taking a couple turns back. But right now, doesn't look like it's gonna be because Zasalamel is on a train and he's on the victory road, baby. Let's go.
That still happens.
Can't move.
Be careful. Oh, please don't summon him. I don't need that in my life right now. It's very interesting because he's going for the low throws to catch him in a nitty kick, and like he just doesn't do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is not Zeph where he's always crouching, I guess.
Oh, that hit! That was the wrong follow-up, but that hit? I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Big damage. Oh, he tried to catch the tech. You're dead.
What is going
You're
on?
dead. You're dead.
Wow. I don't understand.
They're playing very super high level caliber, and I just actually know these two characters really well. Like, they're both doing really cool stuff. It's just hard to keep up with it.
Okay, scoops.
Okay.
Wow, there's so much momentum in Astaroth's favor. It's actually nuts. Like, what is he gonna do? Oh my god, he turns the whip and she gets plated. Well,
yeah.
There's
he
that beat.
included that 6BB. The random ducks and everything is huge matchup knowledge things. Like, there's these little minute, just little bits of movement that are really just so good about what these both are, like, two people are doing. Jeez.
Whoa. Wow, that was a definitely to the side. K2TB destroying that first edge attempt.
Yeah.
The laser spear coming out challenge. Oh, he got a back throw? Side throw?
Lots of meter. No, that's the regular throw.
Oh, weird.
It gives a ton of meter though. He got like half a bar for that. Jump. Hey.
What the hell?
Oh, big lethal hit.
Is he dead?
Oh, he got the reset.
Okay, this is anybody's game, surprisingly, even though he's like one poke away.
Better tech back here.
Oh,
Oh,
one tech. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, nice. Gets just grab, gives him the kick. That was a combo.
you're. Yeah, goes for the guaranteed damage.
Yeah, it goes for the win.
Flash
Never mind.
attack.
I thought he was gonna
Flash
throw him.
attack. Yeah. Well, the 3K is guaranteed, so if you just enough damage to take him out.
Well calculated. Okay. Pull in. He's close to getting guard broken. This actually might be very dangerous.
Yeah, he can't get guard broken right now. He'll die. That doesn't ring out.
Oh, great soul charge. Right against the wall, too. I was waiting for this. Great capitalization on knowing that his opponent wanted to take his turn immediately because he was plus.
I mean, he's not that plus.
Oh, the 6B whip.
Wow. And do it again.
Keep blending. Oh, he goes for the throw.
6-8. Oh, no way! He doesn't kill this. Oh, he... Was that guaranteed?
It looked like a combo?
Is that guaranteed?
Did he
Nah.
tech? I can't tell. I wasn't watching.
I think you can tech, bro. I think you can tech, bro. That was a lot of damage for Astaroth.
Oh. Okay, these little pokes adding up. Okay, nice gut check.
You're dead.
Going forward, I think you're gone. Yes.
Oh,
And never
he's
mind. I
too
lied.
far away. He's too far away for the kick follow-up.
Uh-oh. Guard break right here.
Can you do it?
Double hands. We're just going for the damage.
Big damage, but it's not going to kill. He's going to get a good mix up.
Oh, great
Jump
block.
A? And then 2. Nitty, you're a madman.
It was almost... like, honestly, I don't think anybody else on the planet would have blocked that except for Moonfans at that moment.
Oh my god. 6B is super buff in this matchup, man. That hits so often. Uh-oh, you're in trouble.
Dude, this is looking extra free right now.
He tried the mix-up. He knows the Nitty jump mix-up.
Okay. Oh, never mind. You know what? It's Moonfans. He's never out.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, wow, ambitious as hell, but left. Woo!
That lethal hit too. Jeez. That's
Here we
extra
go.
meter for him. Like. Ugh.
Okay, tempoing, slowing the game down a lot. Moonfans opting to play more patiently. Okay, but now getting the throws in there to break the guard, so you just can't statue block all day.
Oh no.
Huh?
Speaking of statue block.
Wow, okay, one stick of butter. Okay, going back to neutral. Trying to space him out.
Okay. Oh, that
Big
whips.
whip. Okay, soul attack. When is Moonfans gonna start aggressing? So far, he's just... Oh!
Nice A+B to call out the CE. I knew that's what he was waiting for. Watch your guard.
Oh, big hug!
He's gonna get. Yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
He should. Like, that would have been really weird otherwise.
That freeze frame was really funny though.
Yeah.
I'm going
Just
for
the
the hug.
slash, like, ah! Oh, he's dead. That was amazing. The freeze frame of him just doing a splash attack, like, ah! Yeah, that's what I saw earlier, where Zedd, like, sidestepped it fully, but then there, if you press buttons into it, it still kind of tracks, like, to the side of it. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't program for a reason. Cleaning time. Ooh, 4-6B is a very good answer to that.
Oh, double hits, getting out through the armor. Wow, he weaved, dude!
Don't be doing strings out here.
Seriously, man. Stuff's illegal in Astaroth streets. Oh, gets the back throw. Don't.
Oh. He was a little bit off.
I think it's the increased throw distance is still throwing him off.
That doesn't. Does that? I don't think that
No,
applies to that. He didn't break it.
That's not what he's happened. He tried to do a run up and do an attack, and he got the wrong 8-way run move.
Oh man.
Oh, that didn't tech.
Oh, he was like almost through the barrier too.
I want you to know, people, that he just teched after 6K, which you can actually do now. 6K doesn't give guaranteed follow-ups anymore all the time. Like, they actually nerfed that on Zaz.
Oh, double strings. Here we go. Okay, big hugs, but no glomping zone again.
Yeah, not on Asta, no. I believe this is,
what the? Oh, man.
I don't have an answer for that one. That was cheap.
It's still the extended hurt box issue where if you punish too early, you just get hit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
nice force
ninja
HP.
skipper. Yeah. Ooh, empty jump. I'm liking it. The layers are getting very thick and muddy.
Oh,
It's
back in
like
people's
Voldo.
K. Oh, it whipped!
Uh-oh.
That's very bad.
Not quite.
Oh, he's trying to do these little sidestep maneuvers. It's a high!
He just pulled him out of it. Did he kick? He soul charge again. Last ditch effort. Oh, great whip.
So much recovery frames on that. Very good on Nitty on that one.
Whew.
Boomfans was on top of him a lot of that time, but very good on Nitty.
All right, the salty run back, boys. Let's go.
So we get this will be grand finals next, right?
Yes, grand final. Zedd versus Nitty.
That was good. He definitely took a lot of it's just getting hit by 6BB, man.
Yeah.
Like you as Astaroth, it's easier to hit that lethal hit on him specifically. And especially how the throw pushes you away, I think it has something to do with it. Because a lot of the times after you would tech a throw, it was almost right after he would get a 6BB because it's like perfect range.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
All right.
I don't know. There's a lot to change. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, before we get into this grand finals match going on, so one of again the match room is currently sitting, I think, at 118.50, which is pretty good. But there's still time to donate to it if you haven't already. And then it's already been announced. We just want to talk about it because they're the homies. So there is a nationwide U.S. North America SoulCalibur tournament happening, put on by Team Deus, who is headed by Sabin Deus, and I forget who else is like the hive mind behind that. I just know him as like the face. But yeah, so they're hosting an open Parsec tournament for all US using Google Cloud servers based in Iowa. With the goal being that because of the location and everything else, that the connection distance from coast to coast should actually work out and should actually be pretty good. But as always, results may vary. So if you're interested, again, there's a little like trailer for it. So I'm just gonna show the trailer because the trailer's actually kind of cool. So yeah, give me a second. Let me pull that up. Oh wait, hold on. Let me mute that so we don't need it. And then, yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna play this.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of soul and swords, eternally retold.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
So yeah. Yeah, I think Kama mentioned earlier, I mean, this is basically like the closest we're gonna get to like an offline major or like a full major for a while probably. But yeah, if you're interested, I think it's what is it? Smash.g/DXC.
Because
Sorry about that. I somehow hit some fucking hotkey on my keyboard and it just closed my Streamlabs.
Why do you have a hotkey that does that?
I don't fucking know, but I'm about to go.
Don't press the big red button.
Oh
wow, dude.
Alright, I literally don't know what I hit, but yeah, I think it's that link. Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. So you can go there, sign up. Again, open to all North America. And extended. I think you can check some other things, but yeah, it's gonna be really, really cool. Otherwise, we're gonna get on with our grand finals match. John, Nitty, and Zedd. Thank you for waiting. You can go fight each other.
Kill, 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 kill.
Fight to the death.
Well, not really, but you know.
I mean, have you seen some of the moves these characters do? Like,
yeah, like deadly moves like get on the ground and throw a tantrum.
I was thinking like basically every throw Zaz does would like literally end your life immediately.
Oh, I'm also thinking about like the point. You know, all these very dangerous ancient Chinese like swordswomen techniques. Woo! Okay, there we go. There's the deadly stuff. Gets skewered like a kebab right there. Woo!
Right.
Oh my god, dude!
He's already got a full meter.
Dude, someone tell Zedd to chill. He is unnecessary roughness. Okay, there we go. We're getting slid on the ground, making it less competitive. This is a great throw.
He tried. Oh, there it is. Oh, the second hit didn't happen.
He's almost dead. Actually, he might. Oh.
Unless he just wants super plus frames.
Super plus frames to the backwalk? Okay, nice BB. Good call out on that crouch. He immediately saw that he was going to try to tempo him, and he's like, no.
Yeah, that was a good comeback by Nitty, though. That round did not look like he was going to win.
Whoa.
Oh.
No wall splat? It's okay.
He's calling him out with a lot of these auto GIs, and that's really the wall that he's got to get through right now. Just frame, soul attack, big mix-up potential. Oh my goodness!
Holy shit, dude. Man, I don't know what to say. Zedd is looking like a monster right now. Okay, nice movement tracking though this time. Oh, great. God dang, dude. He just cannot... He's in his brain. Disconnect this guy's spinal cord from that guy's brainstem. It's unethical.
Jeez.
Woo. Okay, movement tracking. He's getting his turns in.
Nitty can't just... The thing is against like X in general, but probably against Zedd too. He can't do his normal like Nitty things. Like he can't just keep going and going. Like X has huge buttons that say you're gonna stop pressing this button now. And you'll never want to hit it again. She blocked that.
Yeah, nice recovery time. Okay, he still has another stick of butter though, so he has an opportunity to, once again, wait for this, and there it is!
But Zaz has CE, so, yeah. The moment you want to play defensive, you just can. So, full guard gauge too, which is pretty bad for Zedd here. Oh, we try to duck it. Hey! Okay. Goes for the kick follow-up. Wants to save the meter, actually. Thinks he can kill him without it. Uh-oh.
He might have to spend that butter soon, otherwise Maryland's going to come in here and say their catchphrase. Never mind, he just goes and rises to the occasion.
Tried to A+B? That was super slow and just called him out for it.
Good spacing. Okay, here we go back. Checking it up, getting sucked in though. Whoa!
Whip the GI and the launcher. We'll do good damage.
Big splats, here we go.
Nitty kick.
2B's coming out and
safe and uses throw. Okay.
the wall defense looking good. Okay. Oh,
you didn't believe in it either.
What the hell? How did that even block? Oh, dude, he just calls him out with a taste of his own medicine. The raw 3B.
Oh, he still got that. He still got that ground break hit.
Oh, yeah. He kind of. I felt like he was a checkmate situation. He had to challenge, otherwise the BBB would have guard broke him anyway.
You can step the third hit. He tried to challenge it because he thought it whiffed, and they actually buffed the tracking on it. By the way, I understand why they did, because there's lots of times where you just start swinging off in the distance by yourself. Like that move definitely whiffed a lot.
Okay, Nitty looked like he's in 100% of the driver's seat. Pressure's on. Okay, turns are changing though. A good defense so far. Okay, getting caught backstepping though. He's getting stolen blood. Okay, wall spot. That should be it, right?
You know, I almost said he's against the wall, so he's got to be careful of pressure, and then he killed him for it. For being against the wall, so I scratched that. Okay.
You're flying, boys. You're flying. Oh gosh. He pulls in. I like the slowdown that Nitty's applying here though. He's really changing the pace of the match according to the way he wants it to be.
He's trying to get him in the wall with the 3AB right now. Because he can't do it with the throw. And Zedd's just ducking all of them anyway? God. He knows when he wants to go for a throw for sure.
Whoa, interesting 3B air trajectory. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, Nitty kick. Wow. Dude, the tempo 3Bs are working out great for Zasalamel.
Unfortunately, he dropped it a little bit there. That's punishable.
Okay, third time was not the charm. Okay, we're going to get that guaranteed. And then put him through the washing machine. Spin cycle.
Gonna give Zedd a little bit of a life lead, but it really doesn't matter with CE existing right now.
Yeah, well, I guess it does now because he's dead.
I was talking about Zaz CE, but Xianghua CE works too.
Just kidding.
Brought to you by Tide.
Dude, Tide Pods.
I mean, if anybody eats them, it's Xianghua, so.
Alright.
Oh, backswing.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This is looking bad. Look at this damage. X does no damage, my foot.
He's hitting him with everything right now.
Okay, the tides are turning, though.
Zedd's stepping a lot, though, because he's disrespecting as much as he can, because Diddy got really comfortable just using verticals for a little bit. Okay?
Oh, he literally waited for that and gets paid.
I mean, he's waited for this.
Just as it is written.
You know, I heard a lot of that Hwang is really cool when he doesn't have his armor on. I would like to say Zaz does too. Because normally he loses his shirt, and it's just like, he's just absurdly ripped. Like, I don't know if you've ever looked, but he's like got a 12-pack or something that's just ridiculous.
Oh, you can't hit him with the hold. He knows. Okay, but 3 times the charm with yeah, he knew he was gonna go for a slow tempo move, bro.
You got another CE. I mean, that's kind of the deals with 80% of options option, right? But that, wow. I mean, he was kind of guarding a lot. If you notice, that's when Nitty likes to do it, is when he statue guards for a little bit. He's figuring out when you're going to press a button that he knows he can get it away with.
Wise choice.
Okay, back to character select. Gonna think of the pocket Nina.
Mina, huh?
And the worst stage possible, I think, for this Mina. No ring outs.
I'm not so sure. I'm wondering about this pick, honestly.
We'll see how it works out. I haven't seen him play it in quite some time, so because I don't hound his stream either, so we'll see. But hey, good tempo into 2-2B, looking really good. Now it's basically his game to wow, dude, he's playing like Jason from France, dude. 4-4 B's, 4-4 A's, my god, dude, this is looking like a slaughter.
Oh, I'm seeing standard Mina. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I just see like I hate to bring up offline events again, but like I don't know. Did you ever like get in the pools and see the like sea of Minas that you would never see on stream?
Oh yeah.
This is what you would see, basically. Is what I've seen just so far. Like just Mina's such a cool character, but you could learn her in like 2 days.
Oh, he tries to channel the
wow. Doesn't go for the wall splat, goes for a different combo instead.
Okay, 1B. Gonna keep it small. Oh, and he hits it with the BB. Huh. Good aggression. Wasn't expecting a button press that early. Oh, the range game though. You gotta be careful. You can't just zone out Nitty. He knows his options against big button characters. Ooh, nice. Going for the Bix. Already conditioned with 4-4A, and now is going for 60A plus B to get the mid.
Man, just getting hell swept.
Oh my god, the legs.
Close.
Oh!
Caught him on the whiff. I definitely see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to space him out a little bit, and that's definitely what Mina can do in the matchup.
Woo! Good cancel. He tossed. And movement denied. Might need to see a soul charge ASAP, otherwise...
Jump B.
Okay, here we go. Gonna take... Might as well get your free meter, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Gonna get
Recently
clipped.
buffed. More accurate against air opponents, actually. Okay, 6A. Let's see, what's the guard crush counter so far? Okay, 2.
Why is he doing this
3.
move so
Okay, he's got
much?
the lethal hit on the 1A.
Oh, he did it like 10 times in a row. He mashed that move over and over and over again.
Dude, that was a really good call out. If you can't 1B a character that literally flies over and just like shits on your face like a bird.
You want to know something awesome? Guess what that move is on block?
Bad?
-6.
Never mind, amazing. Oh, gets the wall splat, but throw does not work out.
But you can sidestep it really hard.
Oh, expecting him to press, and press he did indeed, but it was CE.
My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now?
Oh, he ran straight back at him. Soul charged. That's for 3A.
Woo.
Oh, clashes. Oh,
Here we
gets
go.
smacked again.
I believe in the lethal hit. Let it rip. Do it. Oh,
wow.
he hit the ball. He actually saved it.
Did he? Is 2-2B safe on RE? Where you don't get hit?
I can't imagine it would be. Why? It's
because Mina's a good character. That's why.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
All right, we're resetting. Are we going back to X?
Did he actually reset already?
I mean, already. It's like 11:20. It's hella late.
No, I just meant like that was like 3-0, right?
Yes, it was.
Damn.
That was a dominating fashion because Zedd actually put a hurting on Nitty earlier. So coming back with a vengeance. I said he was playing mad earlier, like physically angry.
All right, we'll see if he's got sea legs from playing too much Sung Mina. Wow, back door range though. Long distance. Okay, the mix is coming. The lows. Gotta be careful. Ooh. Good disrespect from Nitty. Not taking any of those plus frame slow mid horizontals.
Oh man, he's getting mixed.
Oh my god.
Goes for another throw. going for a lot of throws right now.
Yeah, lots of hands being thrown. Okay, doesn't want to say anything to the Great Wall. Just like, no, screw you. Okay, Versal Edge. What blocks? Oh, the Scourge of 2-2B's back. Is this SC2?
It's every game. Don't lie to me. Oh, actually gets a forward throw. Okay. 1B.
Oh,
nice. Does the whole string? What? It actually hits with it.
Do we wanted to move? And the move he will no longer do.
I would never do it again. You hit with it.
That's why you're on the desk and he's winning.
Yeah. Boom. D plus K.
Woo,
Oh.
nice 9K. I like.
I really like that.
Okay, but he's swinging those legs,
Yeah.
dude. He's chopping down that tree. Slowly but surely.
He won't let you jump that move.
Oh, good
That
step.
side step.
Yes, punish. Here we go. Sweeping the leg, but nice little wake up on the back, a little bit too far away.
Doesn't catch the back step. That was very close.
Oh man, double meter nitty, dude. Too good.
Yo, nitty kick is that there's a reason why he uses it so much. Like, you don't really have advantage there. Like, even on block. Like, it's pretty safe to the point where she would. I think if she did an I-10 right there, that would have beat CE.
Hey, the delays. Okay, there we go. Good disrespect again. Nitty kick showing its beautiful face. Okay, just as he said, there's no advantage. Good old Zedd takes advantage immediately. Okay, we're gonna pop this curse. Is he gone? Not quite. Maybe? No? No? Nope. Yes, he is. Never mind, I lied. Ah, okay, somebody died, and it was actually Zedd the entire time.
Alright. Alright. I understand that Zaz is a fun character. I get it. But that was robbery. That was straight robbery.
It was, as he said, as it was written. Ugh.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if Zedd's mental can recover, though, from the game quite literally trying to rob him of any entitlement to the ring out that he actually paid for.
Big combo.
Oh, no. Goodbye.
Damage. Oh, that's still connected. Now the throws are starting to work. I don't know.
As they just started to work, they are now punished. Sad face.
It's very weird because, like, Nitty will take the advantage and then Zedd, like, stops him for a second, but then Nitty just kind of keeps going. Oh my god.
Oh no, this is looking really dangerous for Zedd. He's gonna have to get a big win here. 'Cause right now, well, okay, there we go. That is actually a great way to start the round.
Plus frames. Gets hit with a throw.
And throws are indeed landing, as you said. Okay, pull in, but good defense by Zedd, keeping it cool under pressure, walking it back, going back to the middle of the stage. Doesn't want to deal with any of that trash.
After the last match that he lost, I wouldn't either. More curses, plus frames, nitty kicks.
Man,
Just
this is
statue guarding as hard as he can.
the second that he tries to tempo back, he gets immediately smacked out of it, forces the soul charge. Fortunate. Okay, there we go. Getting those low. The question is the combo gonna fail him again this time? Oh, what an nitty kick! Damn, dude.
I think you're dead.
Oh, he lives. No, no, he's not.
No.
Ah,
If he would have back turned A, he potentially could have like rung out. But good on. Yeah, that's just tough. That's hard to deal with.
To the stage of history retold.
All right, Sauce. Oh, not Sauce. Zedd. He starts with a Z. Sorry. Zedd switching stages. Okay. less real estate in terms of the waterfront. Now we're just getting nothing but greenery and big logs.
We'll see how this goes. It's definitely going to keep Zedd like in the mix at rate 0 a lot more.
Yeah, he'll be able to maintain his aggression a lot more. And here we go, just proof in the pudding. Woohoo! Whoa! I haven't seen that option in a hot minute.
That's a move. I've never seen anyone do that.
Yeah, usually it's a double low.
Yeah.
Right, but
he likes going for the resplat. I can see why. You put him back in the wall. Uh-oh.
Nice punish. That's it.
Okay, Zedd taking some tempo now.
Right. Can he do the reverse 3-0? Are we going to finish before midnight? Will this be the legendary Thursday night fight?
Yo, it's 2:30 for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, West Coast. West Coast. West Coast tournament. Remember your place.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man, Nitty, it's 2:30 for Nitty, too.
It's true. Oh, nice block.
Oh, Raw 3B again. Nitty kick.
Woo! Good challenge.
Nitty kick actually beat her side set B. I didn't know moves could beat that.
Great GI. It uses the pause though, but it's getting another one. The green stuff is flying everywhere. Doubles it up on it for the mental frame. But gonna get slapped back. Ooh, okay, this time
already stepped. Oh, okay. I thought for a second he wouldn't even get the guard. He's doing the whole AAA string. Nice.
Oh,
very good. Oh, he misses the just frame again.
Okay, it was an American reset.
And then, well, right there, he just calls out the slow option. Like, that's brave. Nitty is very brave.
Oh, the call out. This is looking real good for Nitty, but just as I say that, it gets spun under. Here we go. The momentum shifting.
He's in Zedd's head really hard.
Double soul charge. Is it coming? We're gonna see the string.
Yeah.
The low string. Is it coming?
No.
Nope. He doesn't need to do it.
Just 3A in the game. Oh, he didn't get the combo. He didn't believe.
Oh, the Zedd special, the tempo launcher. Oh man.
Xianghua bathwater. Alright. Saw kind of a tempo go back in Zedd's favor here.
Whoa. Nice auto GI again.
Oh, 6K! Nice auto GI once again. Okay, good block. Very good block.
Okay, he's becoming a one-move character. It's kind of worrying me.
Zedd's on his last leg of life here.
He's getting close to guard. Okay, I think he's fully punish.
He's pre-sidestepping to bait out these CEs. Okay, goes into soul charge. We're going to mix-up mode. Okay, that's punishable.
If he jumps so low, he's actually gonna have like insane momentum shift. I can already feel it. Oh, he called out the crouch. Oh, he gets hit by the rest of the string, and he's one more foot away when he blocks the low. Wow!
Wow!
Very
nitty. Wow. There was right there. He doesn't punish. There was 3 moves in a series of about 15 seconds. He did not punish and could have taken away that round. Nitty was in his head.
Wow.
Good on Nitty.
6 wins in a row. Holy crap, dude.
You ran through him like a locomotive, dude. Like, straight choo-choo train. Like, nice run back. Because Zedd was looking real clean in the matches earlier, so...
Yeah, but good stuff to Zedd, though. This is very solid second place. Very impressive showing today.
Yeah, he took out Zeph.
Yeah.
Like, he took out Zeph earlier. That's crazy. And so did Moonfans. Moonfans had a killer run today, too. But Nitty ended up being on top.
Yes, he did.
He's ready with that new grappler buff. No, in all honesty, I saw plenty of times where he is definitely not used to not using forward throw as like a like a ring edge option. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely still throwing a lot, and we're all just getting used to things, right? So it's a lot of changes.
All right, boys. Well, do we have any announcements, Papa, or are we going to bed?
Yeah, the announcements is go to bed.
All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us at Wednesday Night Fights. Yet another long and crazy, wonderful night of West Coast Space Caliber. Thank you so much for all our contenders and all the viewers, of course, all 101 of you currently sitting around waiting for us to switch off and send us to probably another band teacher.
I don't think not this night. Probably not.
Actually, who do we got? We got a lot of people actually. We got Eight-Way.
I'm probably gonna send us up
Got
to Kura.
Kura.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
Kura's a
Let's
good
send to Korea.
But
Yeah, you know what? In honor of Hwang, why not? Except he's not playing Hwang. Bless his heart.
Well, maybe later, but yeah. Anyway, congratulations to our top 3, Jonnitti, Zedd, and Moon fans. Again, thank you everyone for coming out as we come back from to WNF after taking a week off for the American holiday. We'll be back again next week with episode 38. Don't forget about all the other local events going on. Again, the usual like Boominati tomorrow, NLBC on Saturday. I think AXL Weeklies Friday. Oh, the Low Kick Midwest tournament is this Friday.
Yes.
So don't
if
forget
you're on
about
the
that
East
one.
Coast, definitely give that
Yeah.
or Midwest actually. Midwest, my bad. Sorry.
It's on Friday, yeah.
So, yeah.
So
as always,
anyone in like the general Midwest area, that's what they keep it to because they still do it on regular online.
Yeah. So yeah, just keep a lookout. There's always cool caliber stuff going on. But other than I'm gonna send us raid over to the Kura. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for playing. Thank you Kanmai, Valkyrie, and Necro for being my commentators as always. Love you all very much. All right, I'm a Big Papa Chunk, and thanks for hanging out with us.
Wear a mask.
God damn it.
Wear a mask. Rona sucks.